Welcome to the Recipe Video Game Podcast and this Xbox Game Showcase live reaction. I am your host, The Red Knight, and I am super excited right now because we're about to see some games, man. We're about to see some games. And I'm not saying just off the bat that any of the previous game shows were whack or anything like that. I actually had a good time watching the game shows that I did watch, like the Summer Game Fest and stuff like that. Well, there was a whack show a few weeks ago. I'll just say that off the bat. But this is hopefully gonna save it, right? This is hopefully gonna save it. But yeah. Let me get ready, put this on the big screen. Yeah, everything is looking good now. How y'all doing, chat? Digital Green Tea, I see you in there. I'm excited. I'm excited. What y'all think they're gonna start with? Look, I was watching before I started this, right? Just to do some tests, whatever. Uh, I was watching last year's show, and I forgot that the first game they started with. Damn, the first game I'm gonna mention in this stream is that. Nah, the first game I'm gonna mention in this stream is actually something positive. Let's see. Yo, Prince of Persia look crazy. Mortal Kombat look crazy. Sonic looks beautiful, but I just found out that it's actually developed by the developers of Balan Wonderworld, Yoshi's True Story, which was mediocre. Hey Pikmin, which I never played, so I can't judge. But yeah, I'm gonna be open minded about it. But that game looked good, just on paper. Like visually, it looked good. So yeah. Uh, the first game that they started with last year was Redfall. Yeah, that was the first game that they showed in the stream, and obviously it looked good. It was running on PC. It was a very curated gameplay segment, but you know how that game came out. Ipster, it's good to see you here. Let's enjoy this showcase. Hopefully, hopefully, let's enjoy this showcase. I think it's gonna be good. If you ask me, oh, what's the thing you mostly want to see? Man, the Nintendo fan in me is like Perfect Dark, just because I want to see what they do with that. I just want to see, Joanna walking through an office with a suitcase, and people gonna be like, yo, what game is this? Then I want to see her just throw the goddamn suitcase on the wall. Blah, it's a laptop gun, start shooting and shit. What? Because I'm gonna instantly know, oh my god, it's back. And obviously they said that it's gonna be first person, which is good, because that's what the original was. I know people be like, Xbox need more third person games, and I'm like, sure, they'll have those. You know what I'm saying? They have those. I'll just say that Hi-Fi Rush just came out, which is awesome. But hell, look at the game up there. That's Starfield. You know what I'm saying? Third person. Yo, Forza, the other game right there. Third person. If you wanted to be or first person. Uh, Green Tea says the streaming quality is insane. I appreciate it. Yeah, I said it should be good. Honestly, before it started, my actual camera was lagging for some reason, but it seems like it's not lagging, so it's cool. Uh, we got Duke Togo 13 in here. He says, this is my third year watching your Xbox reaction. Whenever you lean forward in the chair, that's when I know you're interested. Oh, I'm leaning forward. No, but I know what you mean. Dark Sun Rider's here. I saw you playing some weird game, Dark Sun Rider. You always playing something crazy on Xbox. That's Game Pass for you, I know. You said, Duke Togo said, speaking of Crystal Dynamics, I recently started playing Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider for the first time. Those games are mad good, mad good. I enjoyed those games more than I did Uncharted for the most part. Like, for real, I really did. I think Uncharted had better like line delivery, acting delivery, but Tomb Raider was great. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like, oh, it was bad. No, I just feel like just on that little thing, and maybe they're big set pieces like the train section and what was that Uncharted 2. There's probably not a high like that in most of the Tomb Raider games, I would say, or like falling in the building. That was Uncharted 2 also. When the whole building was falling, you slid into the other one. But the overall game, like the layout and having the open world and the way you could choose, what to do, like I prefer that a lot more. But both good games which helped each other out basically to make themselves better. I feel by existing. But yeah, it's 12:57, and It's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. And after the Starfield Direct, I'm gonna be watching other trailers. I can actually show y'all the other trailers that I will be watching. I guess. Oh, my controller's off. That's how ready I was. Yeah, we're gonna watch this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer. Sonic Superstars. I didn't see this cookie cutter gameplay except for when I went over it. You know what I'm saying? With the mouse on the PC, I saw it was a 2D like game that looked crazy. So I said, "Oh yeah, let me throw this in there." And then obviously Prince of Persia. My goodness, my god. Listen, I don't care about none of the hate. I don't care about none of the hate. This game looks so damn good. Like I'm hyped for the Ubisoft Forward just to see more details on this game because it looks amazing. And it's the actual developers of Rayman. Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat gameplay we'll watch. And then there's this montage of I guess a bunch of indie games like ones to watch and the Unreal 5 showcase. So I was like, yeah, why not watch that too? But yeah, let's look. We got 60 seconds. Let's not miss nothing. So yeah, we got other things queued up other than just the Xbox game showcase. You know how I do with the podcast. I try to always have more than one goddamn headline. And this, I mean, you don't need more after you got a showcase to react to, but I still wanted to throw, some things in there because there was a lot of games shown this weekend, and those were a lot of the ones that were the most impressive to me personally. I also thought the Alan Wake 2 gameplay that they showed at the Summer Games was really good. I thought that was really good too. You said hopefully we get a shadow drop. Man, I wish they dropped honestly like a Halo Battle Royale shadow drop so that that game could get reinvigorated. And I said it like that game needed a Battle Royale mode, but they ain't have one. And there's rumors that they are working on one, so it'd be nice if they actually could show that and then be like, yeah, it's available now, free, just like the online is to that game. That would be mad cool. Hey, shout out to everybody who's tuning in right now. I appreciate it, and I hope this delivers. I really do. You see, I got the Xbox shirt on. Like, I'm trying to will this thing into being the greatest show. I actually had the shirt on last year too. Actually, I think that was the last time I actually wore this shirt. But still, you know what I mean? Still, it's all good. It's all good. And listen, I enjoyed last year's show. Last year had a bunch of great games, and a ton of them I already played that I was hyped for, like Planet Alana. And then we got other things, like people complain, oh, not everything came out in the 12-month period. Yeah, but you know what did? Hi-Fi Rush, one of the best games of the year. A game that I've actually been playing again now on hard mode. I got all the new costumes that they just dropped. So I got everybody looking cool. Like, what's her name? I was about to say, I always want to say Pentiment because of the damn game, but it's Peppermint. I got her in her, the cat costume. I got the cat with a gold chain and a hat. And what is Cha wearing? Cha is wearing some crazy. I got them all kinds of crazy. Oh, here we go. Goddamn this. Goddamn this countdown. Yo, a lot of people don't know. You can pick a different countdown, like a different tune. Oh yeah, that's right. Hold up. This is in 4K. Isn't 4? No, now it's in 4K. You gotta make sure you click it. So yeah, this is a 4K stream right here. And that's cool because they never actually streamed a showcase in 4K. And this is the first time. And I love it. The fact that they're actually doing this, which is pretty damn cool. I'm just making sure everything good. It looked like everything good. 14 seconds. 14 seconds. Oh, let's start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Royal Rumble style. Alright, here we go. Man, I'm hoping for Shadow Drop too. Illumination getting hate for doing the Zelda movie. Listen, if it's Wind Waker, I'm with it. If it's anything else, I think anybody else could have handled that. Alright, Xbox Game Studios present. Here we go, Fable.
Oh, we're finally doing this, are we? Because I was going to make a sandwich.
Come on, son.
Okay. Let's do it.
That looked in-engine.
What do I think about heroes?
In-game footage, I told you. Not even in-engine, in-game footage.
Swanning about the place with their
Yo, the sword from last year. Remember the fairy was flying around that? Whoa.
Roughing up bandits.
Look at Playgrounds showing, yo, we could do... third-person gameplays, not just card games. Oh my god. And Playground's one of my favorite developers because Horizon is one of my favorite video game series today.
With fruit, with veg on the agricultural side of things. Lots
Huge.
around mythical
Huge pumpkin. Oh, kick
That's what
that?
they are. Wafters. You see, I'm not here to slay legendary beasts.
Whoa.
I'm here to conquer the vegetable. Not a euphemism. Let's face it. The age
Look at the
of
detail in the
heroes
teeth
is
and
over.
everything.
This is the age of innovation. This, if you
They
will.
could have made them straight white, but they made them. Is she small? Or everything's just big?
One moment.
Fable, the Minish Cap Edition. She's small.
This is awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, why you trying to smash her? It reminds me of Plague Tale, like the visuals. Obviously a lot better, but that's like one of the biggest compliments you could get. It's one of the best looking games on the market. Yo. Crazy. Whoa. Did she destroy him? Those was his glasses all broken. There we go. Fable right off the bat. And now world premiere. You said as Ricard Iota. I knew that was a real actor. Famous UK celeb. Compulsion. Isn't this what's it called? Contraband, right? Right? That's Compulsion who's doing that Contraband? Is it? I'm not sure. I might be mixing up my developers. That gotta be motion capture, right? He's hitting all the notes. This art direction is sick. Sick, sick. And then the real person comes. You know what I mean. A person that looks like from our world. No, wait. These zombies? Well, she just had cuts on her legs.
Shaking bones.
Look at this character model.
So.
Oh, We Happy Few developers, right? Yeah, so who the hell is making Contraband? No, matter of fact, I think that developer has an A at the beginning of their name.
Huge, sneaky.
I just can't remember right now.
Teeth like knives.
But this looks like it could have been goddamn Everwild, like Rare style, because it reminds me of like Sea of Thieves, but different, the art style, but similar.
No.
I didn't notice if they had a tag at the bottom where it said like gameplay in engine or whatever the case may be.
No. Nobody.
You said it's gonna be better than the PlayStation Showcase. It's already better. I played We Happy Few, but I couldn't get into it. That was I won't say I couldn't get into it. I didn't play it enough. Let's just say that. But this is clearly different, a different IP. But I love this art style, this animated, realistic looking art style. South of Midnight. Compulsion. They bought them a while ago too. When back in 2018, right? Play it day one with Game Pass. World premiere. What Keely was saying, global premiere, something like that. I'm like, you ain't have to switch it. World premiere is fine. It's iconic at this point. Star Wars. Dude, I've been wanting the Mandalorian game for so long. Like, that show is a game, dude. Like, every episode, the dude gets an ability, has a mission. Okay, we got Han Solo right here. So now we know the time period. Because he's, he's frozen. He caught by Jabba.
If I want to survive, I have to play their game.
This is not even hyperbole. Like when I'm saying it's already better than the PlayStation Showcase when it comes to the console exclusive and all that, they didn't really have nothing new. I mean, they had stuff new. It's just that was new didn't look all that compelling. But let's not talk about that right now. What do we wait, what's going on? Is that our main character? Like Fable looks like you play with the little Minish girl. We're gonna call her the Minish girl, all right? For now. The little tiny woman. That thing is mad cute.
And now,
Uh-oh, I'm leaning forward.
I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes
I like her character model.
here to
I'm sure she's a real
offer you
actress,
that.
probably. That's what Star Wars is kind of doing
Get
right now.
off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never.
She looks so familiar. I like, it's weird.
The underworld shows no mercy.
What game is
There's a
this?
galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Star Wars Outlaws. That's a good name right there. Coming 2024. Developed by Ubisoft. Oh, gameplay walkthrough on the Ubisoft show. More reason to, see that.
Wow. Fable, South
Sarah
of Midnight,
Bond.
Star Wars Outlaws. Welcome to our first ever double feature. The Xbox
I saw an article the other day
Showcase,
saying that she was
followed
probably
by
going to be the one to
deep
take the
dive into
reins
one of
after
most important
Phil Spencer
RPGs
retires.
ever
And I'm like, she's perfect for it.
Starfield.
Like, she's just such a
Gaming
good
is the
presenter.
most powerful of all entertainment. It transports, it challenges, it
And I
connects
always
us,
like her
and it's
posts on
just
social media and
incredibly
stuff.
awesomely fun. That is why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to play. By partnering with the most ambitious of game creators, and by unleashing
Easily the
power
best
of
place
the
to
gaming
play.
community, enabling all of us to play the games we want with our friends anywhere, from mobile devices
To
to
PCs to
consoles.
consoles.
The lineup we have for you today is just incredible.
I thought she was going to say insane.
These are the works of the very greatest creative teams from around the world. We made this show
Dude,
for you.
her dress last
The
year, I
largest
mean, this dress is
engaged
nice,
and
but her
globally
dress
diverse
last year, the
fan base
jean
in
dress she
Xbox
wore, was
history.
fire.
You
But
are
she
the
brought the
heart
jeans
and
back,
soul of Xbox.
which is cool, the
Your
jean
passion
jacket.
drives us, and you are the inspiration for the visionaries whose
I'm like, this is a
games we
leader
showcase
who
today.
dresses the part too, you know what I'm saying?
From me and all of the team at Xbox, thank you. This next game is from Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio
Thunder
behind
Lotus.
Spiritfarer, who've gone back to
Oh,
the
Spiritfarer
combat
developer.
with an amazing co-op raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs.
Co-op raid focused action
All
game?
right, everybody, it's time.
Uh-oh. And that was a successful game, Spiritfarer. I played a lot of it. I didn't finish it, though. Oh, it's like this? Diablo style? Is that the co-op? All those people real? Is it going to be like 40 people playing together? That's crazy if that's what it is. You know the logo to this game gonna be fire because the logo to Spiritfarer was sick. This art style is sick. No, seriously though, I want to know how many plays this is. That was a lot of people. Respawn. Pick up and raid. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 there. That's, what was that, 5? No, that was 6, I think. I'm not even gonna count no more. This is a lot. 33 player co-op. Bruh. Yo, they took their Spiritfarer money and said, yeah, now we innovate online multiplayer a little bit. Let's do our thing. 33 players in a game like this. That's awesome. Green Tea said he wants to play this. Me too. And guess what? Everybody in the chat literally could play together. We can all play this. We can all play this together. You saw them all down there. That was crazy. 33 Immortals. They put the amount of players in the name, and it's Game Pass, baby. Just like Spiritfarer was. Dude. 33 player co-op. The chat freaking out right now about that.
Simple job.
Payday.
Just in and out. Nothing to it.
Uh-oh, they're showing the gameplay. Last year was just a CGI trailer. I don't remember if it was at the Xbox show we saw that CGI trailer somewhere else. It might have been the Xbox show.
Everybody hit the floor.
Dude, Payday graphics done jumped. Because I got Payday 2. I played that a bit too. This looks insane. Like, they really captured New York properly. Like, that looks crazy. What a jump, dude. Oh, off the roof. What a jump. Another developer who said, yeah, we're going to take all that Payday 2 money. We're going to take our Payday and put it into the next game and make something even crazier. Like, this is literally looking like one of the prettiest first-person, like, you know, hyper-realistic first-person games on the market. Like, this shit looking like it's giving Call of Duty a run for his money. Visually. Honestly, it looks like they took Spider-Man and just said, yeah, let's take that engine and make Payday in it. First person. Payday 3. Crazy. Dark Rider said he'll be on this. On what? The 33 player co-op game? Or this game? Payday. And it's coming to Game Pass. I'm gonna be on that too. World premiere time. Atlas. Oh, these are the leaked games. Are they? Oh. The art style. Yeah. Persona. I didn't watch the trailer, so this is the first time I'm seeing it, but I heard. I actually heard yesterday. I was trying to avoid it, but then, where did I see it? I think so. Oh yeah, somebody put it in the actual YouTube thumbnail, and I was like, oh, well, there you go. But I know people in the Discord chat was saying like, oh, you know that, like it's a massive game leak. I'm like, not really. This was rumored already, so it's not really a massive leak. I think if Fable would have leaked, or anything we've seen previously, I think those would have been even bigger. Are they gonna separate them? Xbox Game Studios, here we go. Here we go. In-game footage. They bringing back a Reese, Son of Rome. Oh, Avowed?
Thank you very much. Do they? Sent here to the
Well, you know that's the graphics to the game.
by an emperor who couldn't bother to come himself.
They not playing right now. They are not playing.
To investigate some plague
Look at the
that seems to be corrupt.
Why everything got bubblies on them? Goddamn mushrooms, looking like goddamn clickers. Uh-oh, arachnophobes are gonna be shook by this, because that spider looked insane. Fireball. Hadouken!
The way you fight,
Sub-Zero, Frozen, yup.
the power you wield.
Vines. I'm guessing this is just magic, purple. So it looks like you could control like the elements. The black hole.
Destroy us.
Forge. Is it Destiny? You know, we've heard that 1,000 times.
What are you gonna do with it?
Look at the variety they presenting already in this show. This is insane. Dennis said he's going crazy. Oh, Darkson, you meant 33 more? Oh, and Payday as well? Yo, we could play all of it. They all in Game Pass, basically. Crazy. I like the new logo. Coming 2024. That's it. That's it. Like, any other show already got blown out right here. Anything else now is just icing on the cake. Xbox Game Studios. Give me Joanna. Give me Joanna, man. Lucasfilms. So they're gonna partner up with. Oh, then they do like. It's gonna be Star Wars, yo. I thought maybe it could be Willow. Lucasfilm does Willow too. Oh, Monkey Island. That's right. They do that too. Because Lucasfilm is more than Star Wars, and I was like, this ain't gonna be Star Wars, right? It kind of had me when the guy looked up on this shit.
Wall-to-wall rogues and scoundrels.
Listen, Sea of Thieves is always gonna pop up because it's super popular. It has millions of players, you know, active users every single month. So it makes sense to, you know, get their fans excited. But you see how that composing game art style kind of resembled this. Not exactly, but like this is more cartoony. That one felt like if they were gonna take Sea of Thieves and make it more realistic, even though that still had a nice animated style. Digital Greasy said that fits so good. Yeah, Monkey Island and this is like the perfect partnership because that's a pirate game. And didn't that just celebrate what 30 years or something like that? And then they came out with the remake not too long ago. Last year it might have been, or the year before that. I don't know. These years been blending since 2020.
May be very different from the Sea of Thieves, you know.
The graphics of this game is so good. I just never had a crew to play with, so every time I get on, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Ever. Play a new original story for free. July 20th. I was about to say, yo, is it Everwild? I wish we saw Everwild as an actual game now. Game Studios. Xbox Game Studios again. What could it be? Oh, Asobo. I thought they was gonna have a whole new game. Oh, whoa. What is going on? Oh, damn. Listen, as a New Yorker, this hit real close to home right now. Literally, yesterday was the first time I opened the window. Because it was literally goddamn Mars a few days ago because of the fires up there in Canada. Hey, shout out to everybody in Canada. Hope y'all good. This world is crazy. So wait, this is actually like a rescue game within Flight Simulator, or is this a whole new game? These graphics though are insane. Agriculture innovation. Oh, so you could do like the farming stuff, saving people. This looks insane. Skydiving aviation. So are you flying the skydivers, or are you also playing as a skydiver, building stuff? This is sick. Oh yeah, that big fathead plane, yeah. Wasn't that the big plane that was in, what was that? I think it was in Christopher Nolan's movie, right? It was either that or yeah, it was that movie. Glider pilot, the tornado, scientific research. They actually put a lot of game into Flight Simulator. Oh, that's all. Like, I'm wondering, is this Flight Simulator or is it a completely different game? It's like Flight Simulator Presents. It's Flight Simulator. This is the line. Microsoft Flight Simulator, just 2024. That's the update. Yo, they made that into a whole different thing. Like, that's crazy. That's a big update. In-game footage. Is this Doom? Coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Crazy. Yo, Microsoft Flight Simulator, they did the Top Gun DLC, but this stuff is crazy. Like, having a whole new visual, you know, art style for the world, and it's so realistic looking. And then now they got in-game, you know, character like models, like actual people. Yeah, Doom, November 3rd. That's crazy. Just in time for the next movie. Another Game Studios. Another Xbox Game Studios.
Hi, Melina here, speaking to you from our performance capture
The
stage
Queen.
in Missouri, where we have just wrapped our shoots for Senua Saga Hellblade 2.
They
When
wrapped
we
the
first
shoots.
showed
That don't mean the
gameplay
game
for
is
Hellblade
done.
2, it was a look at
still
some
gotta-
of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off
They gotta
against
still
a
edit it
gigantic
together.
troll on the Icelandic coastline.
Dude, like when I see her in person, I just see the game character. That's the craziest part.
Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's story, a personal quest.
And wasn't she part of the development team? And then they used her like just as a stand-in, and it was like, yo, you acting your ass off, and they just kept her. Like, I thought that story was crazy. Wait, this is gonna be shown on Xbox Series X? In-game footage. Remember when people was questioning the last gameplay? This looks exactly like it. Oh, that's not in-game. In-game footage. Dude, this feels like a show we gotta react to like twice.
She's here to find them.
Dude, Duke, this showcase is fire. This is an actual showcase of dreams. Like, this is crazy. It's just back to back. We haven't even seen somebody come back. Like, Sarah Bond just was like, yo, what's up? Bye. I guess the next person we'll see is Phil.
It's never so simple.
Look at this. Look at this. So people are saying, yeah, third person. We got the best looking third person games on the market right now. First person games. Flight Simulator is like, dude, if you ever say, oh, it's not really a game, it's more of a simulation. Well, now there's a lot of game in there. A whole ton of variety of things you could do. Insane. Insane. I mean, this. Ew, it looked like you inside of the goddamn worm from Doom. Oh my. You should never come here. Look at this character model, dude. We just saw her. That's her. This is live action. There ain't no graphics here. They're lying to us, alright? This is not in-game. This is a movie coming to theaters. Whoa. I'm so happy they streamed this in 4K too. It's not like, oh, I can't wait to see the 4K stream later. But it's not streamed, you know, it's just uploaded in 4K, which is amazing.
Where are you?
What do they want?
I'm streaming in 2K, so, you know, yeah, it should look good.
Their eyes everywhere. You can feel them boring into her. Which? What is she supposed to do? Do something.
What do you want me to do?
Dude, I feel like they're gonna scream at you.
Our soul fought through hell to find us.
You were lost.
Our soul fought through hell to find us.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find. What if it's all nothing?
That's an eye. Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck?
They are waiting.
What is going on? This was just like the first game, mad weird. Like just weirdness and weirdness and weirdness.
What will we do to us? Touch it.
Don't touch it. Or you're gonna get Neo'd. You're gonna get sucked in there.
Feel your
said you can behold the parts of you that aren't broken.
Everything I've done has led me to this place.
Like, look at her mouth, her teeth, and everything. Like, it's the actress. It's so sick. I done compliment the teeth twice already in this goddamn reaction. But you know, video games, that's like things that they didn't worry about.
What will happen to you?
That's like literally worrying about their guts
I will
inside.
not let them down.
She's ready. Okay, now. Go.
Jack Gates said this is fire what Xbox is showing. It's crazy. 2024. Oh, that looks like the game's cover. Nice. 2024 is gonna be a crazy year for Xbox. And this year has been good. Uh-oh. Oh, Beach Spikers is back. Yakuza. Oh, this is the Judgment one, right? That's the different series. Oh, he's butt ass. Dang, he don't know where he at. You know you got no pants on, right? That was a slick edit right there. The coconut. And, oh, the goddamn sunscreen. Oh, I thought she was going to react like, yeah. Streaker. Have they ever been in the States? Because don't they usually take place in Japan? This showcase got a little bit of everything. Let's see how he reacts. Yo, how did this last game end? Did he just get like kidnapped, knocked out? Oh yeah, like a dragon. Like a dragon, infinite wealth. Well, you got infinite wealth. You can go get some pants. Early 2024. Xbox and Windows. Oh, Bethesda. Please give me something from Doom Team. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, 76? It's going to be Fallout? Yeah. Because, listen, it makes sense to have Fallout. They got a Fallout show already done in the can for Xbox. And the images that they released from it, it literally looks like... It looks like what they did for Mario, basically. Like, they really respect everything. Like, the costumes, those are there. The cartoons like this are on the screens and the images. Like, it looks like it's going to be good. I don't know nothing about Fallout, but I said I'm going to watch the show. And then watching the show might get me to actually want to play the game. Well, I mean, I say I don't know nothing about Fallout. I just never played the games. I know that it's post-apocalyptic, a lot of, you know, comedy.
Our world is always changing. Greater foes are overthrown as we embark on expeditions into thrilling new unknowns. Yes, from
Yakuza is so what the fuck. Mainline Yakuza now called Like a Dragon. Oh, okay, so that's mainline. So what did they show the other day at the Keeley show? That was a whole different thing. I know, only thing I know about that game that I remember is that it's not going to be physical. That's the second game now that has foregone a physical copy. Alan Wake isn't doing physical, and that game isn't doing physical. You can only get them digitally. And I'm cool with that as long as we could keep them forever. And it's not a situation like Disney who's getting rid of stuff, good stuff, that doesn't have physical releases like a Blu-ray or 4K, you know, which is crazy. Oh yeah, you can see, look, right there, you can see the Mario star. Atlantic City, coming soon. World premiere. They're saying it too. I can't help but say it every time. Yo, I thought we already saw Mortal Kombat. No, this is a world premiere. Capcom. What is this? Some Devil May Cry? A lot of demon hands. I thought the demon hands would go away in the daytime. Nope, they stood there. Oh, is it co-op? Is this a new Onimusha or something? Wait, is it a fighting game? Oh no, no. I mean, it's a fighting game, but it's not a fighter, you know. It's a hack and slash. Nice visuals. Capcom has been on an insane run. It's so crazy, like from Street Fighter being crazy good to the Resident Evil remakes and the new games being well received. These graphics are beautiful, so colorful. I hope you could play as her. They showed her first and then we don't even see her playable. Path of the Goddess. Okay. Dude, the amount of variety they showing, Japanese games and everything, it's nice to see. Another Xbox Game Studios. People was like, yo, where are their games at? They're exclusives. Here they are.
General Motors' historic
Okay, Forza time.
performance is embodied in two of its iconic brands, Chevrolet and Cadillac.
They're not gonna use Jay-Z music this year.
Elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit.
Cause that's the one negative that I'll give
thunderous V8
the Prince of Persia trailer. It's like everything now. I say this with everything. Like I like things to use the score, whether it's a movie, whether it's a video game, but everything now uses rap. Back then it used to be always rock, and now today it's mostly rap or it's rock. And I understand like that's the thing, and especially with rap, like that's the biggest genre of music. But it's like that shit didn't fit Prince of Persia. I mean, it fit the trailer. It was cut well.
Forza Motorsport and General Motors are pairing their strengths and technical excellence.
That car don't look real.
Modern design.
That looks like the in-game car next to him.
Steps into the future and bring that experience to gamers.
Looks like AR.
I'm thrilled to welcome the Cadillac V-Series.R and the Corvette E-Ray to the home of competition.
Whoa. In-game footage. Now watch haters be like, oh, but they didn't specify where the in-game footage is from. Shut up. You can like, yo, moving the goalposts all the time. I just want to get ahead of it real quick. But yeah, like I was saying, like I still remember Man of Steel when they didn't have the soundtrack yet. The first trailer, they used the Lord of the Rings music from I want to say Two Towers. Or it might have been Fellowship when Gandalf fell. Yeah, I think that was the music they used when Gandalf fell down. You know? Fly, you fools. But anyway, and I thought that was awesome because they didn't just go and throw in some pop song. Like that shit is overdone in order to promote things. So on that, it's like I'll accept that criticism. But the criticism of the actual characters that are trying to save the prince, nah. You can see what that was. You know what it is. You know what it is. And I heard so much crazy stuff. Oh, that guy can't be Persian. I'm like Persian comes in all different shapes, colors. Oh, no Persians wear dreads. I'm like, what type of dumb shit is that to say? Like it's a hairstyle. That's like when people be like, oh yeah, you know how many coaches wore braids and shit and cornrows, and they did that because of another Bethesda. Could it be from the Doom team? Quake, come on, give me something. God damn it.
I have seen all that ever was.
In-game footage and cinematic. I assume this is cinematic.
I have seen betrayal, endurance.
Dude, this looks like a Skyrim.
And courage. I am the one who knows.
What are they riding? Oh, horse! I thought they were riding like wolves. Is this a third-person co-op game? Or is it first-person? Because that attack looked first-person. You said the other Yakuza game is a spin-off, much shorter game. Elder Scrolls.
Move against me, hungry for forbidden knowledge. A mystery long kept hidden. A secret that threatens to unravel reality.
You seeing all the Xbox's purchases show up now, and then you see how different it is. Like, what's the narrative gonna be on the internet now? Like, I wonder, when the only goddamn games announced that anyone cares about right now on PlayStation is goddamn Spider-Man, and on Switch is Pikmin that we know of. Like, you could say Prime 4 and you could say Wolverine, but it's like Prime 4 is likely not seeing Switch. Hopefully not. Honestly, I hope it's on their next console. But Wolverine is like, when is that coming out? You don't know. Foam stars.
Save
Tamriel. The amount of location variety in this game was insane. Elder Scrolls Online, Necrom, Shadow over Morrowind. Damn, they threw Morrowind in there. I mean, it's all the same universe. That's like Avowed is part of that other universe. Okay, this is Overwatch.
Something different about Null Sector this time.
They've taken over most of the city.
Which I think is messed up how people gave them so much shit for canceling like the single player thing they were doing. Because it was, yeah, we're just gonna roll that into the online stuff because then we wouldn't have enough content. I'm like, yo, development is hard, bro. Like, they made an honest decision and told you off the bat, and then you like they get shitted on. Like, I'm like, gamers gotta be more relaxed, more chill. Because at the end of the day, the bread and butter of this series is the multiplayer. So I was like, you can't really fault them for that. I never even played Overwatch. I should give it a shot. Because the art style is right up my alley. I loved Paladins when I used to play it on Switch. And I know this is like that. Or Paladins is like this. Either way. Oh shit, she looks like the girl from the Green Lantern show that I love. The animated series. That show was so underrated, dude. New ways to play. Flashpoint, game mode. Look at that. They're giving you new game modes. Character models are cool. Like, like when people were, I gotta go back to Prince of Persia because people was like, co-op events, that's awesome. See, so this is the stuff that probably was gonna be single player that they talked about and they threw it in here. That's co-op stuff. That's good. But no, like Prince of Persia, oh, the art style looks like Fortnite. And people say that like if Fortnite ain't fire, like the art style. Like, think about it, you got RoboCop, Terminator, Aliens, Dragon Ball, all these. I could sit here and just name Miles Morales. Optimus Prime is there right now. There's rumors of Turtles coming next. And they all just gel together. Dude, that's because that art style is goddamn 10 out of 10. Like, that's a goddamn achievement, what they did right there. But I guess because it's Fortnite, people like to clown it. Like, this game's art style is amazing. I like these art styles. But I also like animated games. You know, I also was the person who didn't hate Wind Waker when they got announced. So, you know, I'm like, I like the Prince of Persia, man. As you can see, I'm excited for the Prince of Persia game. World premiere. Another one. They really upgraded it, Green Tea said. You said this looks too good to be online?
We're in a palace.
What's going on? Who are these people?
That's Persona, but a whole different one. This art style is way better than the other one to me. And I can see people like, oh, chibi. Again, that's another thing. I like chibi art styles. You know, when done right. Oh snap! It's a it's like Fire Emblem, right?
The Rebel Corps will always help the Phantom Thieves, just as the Phantom Thieves have helped the Rebel Corps.
I like this art style a lot.
United force who can rely on each other. You should be grateful to have been made.
Like, it's weird. Like, you got people who hate chibi art style. They hate like on Funko Pops, and I like Funko Pops. Clearly, as you can see, and I'm gonna get the 4 turtle. Well, hopefully I could get them. They'll probably sell out, but I'm gonna try to get all 4.
Inside, I know you realize things can't go on like this. So, will you take a stand?
You know, the Mutant Mayhem ones. I just love that art style. Dude, this is mad cute. I'm sorry. Persona Tactica PST. Oh, that's this year. November 17th. And Game Pass. I'm going to give that game a shot. I like that art style. Yo, there's so much Game Pass. Another Bethesda. The purchase is showing the truth. Is this going to be... Oh, so they're going to throw a trailer in here?
Humanity has
That makes
always
sense.
hunted for knowledge in the unknown.
Dude, this has been 43 minutes of straight fire.
Not that the field of
That's
stars
insane.
is so vast, but that we have measured it.
It definitely looks better than last year already. I just watched I told you I was watching last year's. I was jumping around and watching different segments. And my one negative of this game last year, and even watching it again, was the fact that when you shot enemies, I felt like while they were getting shot, they didn't react very well. But the reaction after they got killed, like the falling and everything, was very nice. Like, it looked like motion capture. But there wasn't a lot of like good reaction, or like maybe they had to put like blood splatter to show like your bullets. Because if it wasn't for the meter, you wouldn't be able to tell you were even like connecting with the enemies. And I thought the most important thing about a shooting game is that feeling of connecting when you hit in the enemy. That's why Call of Duty has like the tit when you hit the enemy. But hopefully they fixed that from last year to this year. They've had a year. They'll have more than a year when it's all said and done. Look at the variety of the
I do
world.
not fully understand all that is at work here.
Character models are beautiful. And remember, this is one of the biggest video games ever made. This is something like a, you know, like a Breath of the Wild, something that it's just crazy. And I don't even want to compare to Breath of the Wild. It could be even bigger because this has been being made for what, 20 years?
We've been looking for another great secret the universe is asking us.
I just mean with variety. Like, I don't want to compare it because Breath of the Wild is one planet, and this is gonna have, they said, over 1,000. See, now there's blood splatter. There's blood splatter. It feels like it connects. That was my one negative, and they fixed it. Thank God. But then they said, matter of fact, that they brought, I think they had the Doom team come on this and help with the shooting. The same way that they, Phil Spencer said, oh, they came on too late to Redfall. There was no saving that shit. He admitted that. Listen, I rather honesty. I'm not gonna shit on studios or you know, developers or people for being honest with us in the world of a lot of lies. Yeah, this definitely got me excited now to see the actual, you know, Starfield presentation, the direct. Ryan starts saying not good as Tears of the Kingdom. We'll see. Listen, I'm getting back to Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow, so y'all could come back for that stream. I literally haven't played Tears of the Kingdom since the first week it came out, due to a couple, you know, deaths in the family and stuff, which I talked about on the podcast. Ooh, this art style. As y'all can see, I'm all about the art styles. Yo, her shoes are very cool. Did that say in-engine footage? Well, it looks like there's a little character in there. Yup. Look at this art style. Space. Man, I've been dying to see what Playdead's been doing. Limbo Inside developer. I just saw the yo, this is gorgeous. It looked like it could be a Star Wars game. That little thing is cute, dude. Don't nod. A lot of climbing. You got the rope. Look at the visuals to this thing. The weather effects. Oh, created platforms. I'm playing the hell out of this. I like when he walks, you can't see his arms. It's in the goddamn poncho thing he's wearing. Can you make platforms there? Ooh. It reminds me, what was it called? Rhyme. Descent? Climb, fall 2023. That's this year? Hell yeah. And Game Pass. Yep, dude said this looks amazing. It really does.
World premiere.
Starfield September? No, but we knew it was September. Did it give an actual number? The day? Wasn't it like September 18th or something like that? The Chinese room. That was a nice ass logo, yo. The oil rig? I thought this was definitely gonna be some. Oh no, it's crazy. I was gonna say some crazy, you know, sci-fi game. It is. Jesus. Well, if anybody wanted to see the power of the Series X, we're seeing it now. Finally, of this, you know, current generation, we're seeing it. These games look insane in this show. All of them, like every art style, still wakes the deep. Does that game, early 2024, does that game take place on the oil rig, the whole game? Sumo Digital. You know, that's a famous publisher. Yeah, I want to play that game too, that rock climbing game. Another crazy art style. And this is very, you know, Hi-Fi Rush-like. Supercut 2.0. Dude, gorgeous. Like the word variety is the word that I would use to describe this show. It's so beautiful. Minecart. We don't see minecarts too much in games. Unless there's a gorilla in them. Or Captain Toad. Captain Toad was in the minecart. Grinding. This art style is sick. Action puzzler. Dungeons of Hinterberg. I love it. You got a gondola right here. Hinterberg. Is Hinterberg in Switzerland? Digital Green Tea, you could tell us. New IPs galore, exactly.
I'm very excited to be returning as Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming expansion for Cyberpunk 2077.
You just get happy when you see this goddamn guy, right? Neo the One. I mentioned him earlier, Keanu, man.
On a dangerous spy mission.
You would have thought that they would have had Idris Elba. That was the last thing that they teased.
Solomon Reed. It's really amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool
Oh, he's mentioned
this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit dogs.
Yo, Keanu don't cut his hair no more. He's like, I ain't cutting my hair for shit. Not for Matrix, not for nothing. I'm John Wick.
States of America. Expect a massive expansion. Twists, secrets.
Oh, this is a massive expansion. Phantom Liberty.
I know the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games. And I really can't wait for you to play it on Xbox Series X.
Keanu's hair is aging before his skin does, yo. This guy looks exactly the same like he did when I was a kid watching goddamn what's this shit called?
For Phantom Liberty.
I forget why the name left my brain right now.
There's gotta be a way out of this.
Hinterberg is in Switzerland? I knew it once I saw the gondola. They look like it. I'm like, yo, that's awesome. There's a game. It's probably Swiss developers. I know you playing that. I'm definitely gonna play that. Dude, I don't even know what's my favorite game of the show right now because that rock climbing game really impressed me. There's a lot of good games. I can't even tell you everything they show. Avowed look crazy.
And I can save your life. What's the catch?
And see, now this you could get excited about because you know that they fixed the game. Everybody who's played it now said, oh, the game runs well on everything now. Well, I don't know about the license system, but I mean on series and PS5 and PC.
I've got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage.
So it's like if you're gonna jump into this game, this will be the time to do it. With Idris. I saw a rumor Idris Elba might be the villain of the next Star Wars movie. I'm like, that's cool. Because when I met him as a villain. He was Stringer Bell in The Wire. He was a villain who you love, dude.
They catch us out here, we're dead. Wait, hear that?
Uh-oh. Shit's moving. Run! That was my worst nightmare right there, dog. Falling down an elevator shaft.
Treason ain't ever black and white.
It's a charade, V.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
I could do that. No, I can't. I've tried.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate. Pick your truth, V.
Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head.
Oh, through the hand. But it's probably cybernetic anyway, but I think they still feel. Damn, that shit looks nice. They should bring this game to Game Pass, honestly. That'd be the easiest way to get a bunch of new players to just try it. Even if it's the base game and you gotta pay for this. I think it would be smart to do that. But they like, we good. They got enough money. They're like, we filthy rich. We ain't gonna take that deal. All footage captured in game. Every road is a road you can take. Oh, you created every home. See, like this looks mad real, but it almost has like a touch of cartooniness to it. Every skyscraper, roundabout, it's a roundabout. Every district, every city. Is this like a city builder thing? Shit, if it was like that, the world would probably be a lot healthier. It's nothing without you. Usually games like this be on PC a lot of the times because they're like, oh, you know, you got to play them with mouse and keyboard. But I'm like, these consoles now support mouse and keyboard, all of them. So there's no excuse to me. And most people own a mouse and a keyboard or something like, you know, like this, which is basically a mouse and a keyboard. These games' graphics jumped a lot too. Again, variety. Something here for literally everybody. If you watch this show and you pretend, because it's pretending, let's be real. Like this is one of those shows where you can say, okay, if you're gonna say the show is bad, then you just don't like video games. Let's just be honest. Yeah, it's that IP, right? The one, yeah, City Skylines 2. I was like, City Builders, City Skyline. Coming October 24th to Xbox Game Pass Series X and S. Is this a new one or is this the one that was on PC now coming to this? Oh yeah, City Skylines 2. Yes, Jack Gates love these kind of games. This year is lit. It's stacked this year. My game of the show is coming up.
World premiere.
Another Persona game. What if the world we lived in today is their utopia? Why it looks like it's a Warriors game? Didn't they do Persona Warriors? This might be the sequel. Nah, this is probably a remake. Like, obviously, this art style is beautiful and everything, right? And it's great. And obviously, you could tell way more detail, way more money put into this. It looks better than the Chibi game. But that Chibi game was beautiful, too. And I hate that people is like, they don't have, like, enough range of flavor, I would just say, in order to be able to like multiple art styles. Like, I think, you know what I think it is? When you're a Nintendo fan, you're just more open to different art styles. Because you never know what you're going to get. Like, Zelda could go from Wind Waker to Twilight Princess to Breath of the Wild to Link Between Worlds to Minish Cap. You know what I mean? Like, they're all different. To Link's Awakening. You know, the remake, like just different art style. Mario is the same thing. Like Odyssey doesn't look like 3D World. And then 3D World and Odyssey don't look like New Super Mario Brothers U. And those don't look like Mario Kart. So you always gonna get, you learn to see your IPs that you love through a different lens. Whether it's different creators or just a team doing new, different, innovative things. That's 2024. Metaphor. Re Fantasio. So was that not Persona? That was something completely different?
World premiere.
Or was that in the universe? World premiere. Another Xbox Game Studios present. Dude, there's so many exclusives in this shit. The tide have changed. Banner Saga Trilogy. Stoic.
Humanity's cities have fallen.
With the clouds already, the art style look crazy.
Our people's only means of survival is to seek sanctuary here, in the Belfry.
Dude, the art styles.
You must explore this world.
4 players?
To find the
This
origin
art
of
style.
this evil.
This is literally Studio Ghibli right here come to life.
And bring hope back to our people.
Yo, explore co-op adventures. This is gonna be like Breath of the Wild, but together. Oh, 2D action. It looked like an RPG right there. It's a changing world. Wait, is it 2D? Is it 3D? I don't care. That's another thing. Listen, 3D games, because I know that, I mean, there's been this conversation about only 3D games can be $60. It's bullshit to me. Metroid Dread is better than most of the games I played in the last decade. You know what I mean? So it's like, again, going back to Prince of Persia. I'm excited for that. Whether it's full price or not. Tower Born. Yeah, we definitely got to play that. I just say we. Anybody. Join me, won't you? Got me out here like Chandler Bing. Join me, won't you? Damn, and that's exclusive. We got, I mean, realistic looking third person games. Animated ones. So damn good. So damn good. Crazy. Another Xbox Game Studios. Is this gonna be goddamn Indiana Jones or something? Nah, that's Bethesda who's doing that. What is it, Outer Worlds? The future full steam ahead.
This city
House of
is
Wonders.
a miracle of progress.
Remember, people used to be like, exclusives. Well, here you have it. You could play them on your Beast PC, your Beast PCs that you'd be claiming to have, or you can just get an Xbox. If you want it as a secondary console, you got a Series S.
But it only
It's time.
takes
It's time.
one rebellious little gear to ruin
Look at the hair.
everything.
Dude, hair detail has jumped, and inside of the mouths in video games have jumped. Like now we get inside of the mouths on character models. Back then, barely. Midward. Towerborn? Everybody like, that look fire. This year is lit. New game. Like, it's really a crazy show. God damn, that character model looks real. All of this looks real. But again, it has like that nice touch of animatedness to it that will make these games like look better forever, because games that go for hyper realistic, I feel like they age the quickest. Control the future.
Oh no.
These graphics are nuts. Jeez.
Any last words before my friend puts one in your
Bro,
scalp?
your beard is fire. Clock. Work. Orange. Nah. Clockwork Revolution. That's a whole different game. I thought that could have been Outer Worlds or something, but I'm like, ain't that Bethesda also? That's a Valve developer. They weren't probably going to show 2 games at one time.
Thank you all for joining us. Today is a special day for me and the team.
Dude, y'all killed
I'm
it.
excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios.
11.
We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining
Hex?
Xbox with South of Midnight
That's his shirt?
and Clockwork Revolution.
Hexen?
And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I like the way that game looks crazy. The way he worded it, an all-new flight simulator. That's a whole new game. Like, period.
Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday, we will launch
He has a Hexen shirt
Starfield
on.
and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC.
Forza just looks like real life at this
We are also honored
point.
to share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive, in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games. 33 Immortals.
33 Immortals. That's another one. Like, yo, honestly, I can't even pick a favorite. This game looked crazy good. And I like that these adventure games have in co-op. Again, the Chibi goddamn Persona game looks awesome.
I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on putting our players and game creators first in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox.
Hell yeah. That's how I never got the negatives. The people like, oh, it's not exclusive. It's available. Like, bro, Xbox is everywhere. Microsoft is smart for, you know, supporting everywhere they are.
Fans to find globally. Second, we know you've wanted more storage.
Rohan said Xbox Game Showcase killed the PlayStation Game Showcase. That was easy. It did it in the first, literally, in the first 2 games shown. A cloud box? Oh, black. A black Series S? Wait, that's like a gunmetal gray. I love gunmetal gray. Oh, 1 terabyte SSD. Nice. Nice. $350. Good price point. It's the price of a Switch. September 1st, pre-order today. Again, the entry point is right there. It's right there.
For the one more thing you've all been waiting for. Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game we've ever built. So sit tight and enjoy.
I ain't gonna lie, part of me was like, man, I should sell my Series S. You know, I got a Series X. I'm just saying I should sell my Series S and upgrade it to that one. It'd be cheaper than getting a goddamn hard drive at this point. It would probably be the same price. It would probably be the same price. He said, wow, show even impressed Rohan Star Digital Green Tea. It was an impressive show. It was just nothing but back-to-back. And just the variety of games, the art style, like so much creativity. And exclusive games too. And I'm not even going to sit here and, you know, act like the third-party games weren't. Of course, those were amazing too. But the fact that they had so many exclusives to show already was crazy. And that's without showing Perfect Dark, without showing a lot of games that you do know exist. Like, this to me was a 10 out of 10 showcase.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades.
Dude, I want to go there just to walk around. Yeah, look how beautiful it is. It's like a museum.
The Elder Scrolls,
literally.
We love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do.
Dude, was I sitting up this whole goddamn show? Did I ever lean back? Let me lean back right now.
We could take that feeling of
Yo.
where you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do. And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then.
That's
The
cool, the
games
way they
we built,
showcase
our
all their
technology,
games.
and all of us
And
here
all
in
their
the
games on
studio.
Xbox.
We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team.
Like, I truly do
So
believe
much.
when they say that. Like, I
What do you think
believe
makes
that
our
this game is going to be one of
So
one.
let's jump in and take a look.
Because it just looks massive. And they've taken so long to do it. Most games don't take this many years to make.
Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years.
In-game
It's
footage.
Still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling.
Oh my God, if I hear people
Possibilities.
complaining about, oh, 30 FPS or whatever, I'm be like, yo, listen, 30 FPS games exist. Stop it. Such a dumb complaint. Is the game good? It don't matter.
The choice of where to go.
Would you prefer 60? Absolutely. You want to play in 60? Use your Beast PC. Remember, everybody had a Beast PC supposedly, especially people who didn't have Xboxes. You know, what happened to them? What happened to them
To the mountains and the
when they cry about, oh, I can't play Starfield?
people and creatures
It should be on
in
PlayStation.
these worlds.
They took that from me.
That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is
Hilarious.
actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too.
Ryan Starr and Microsoft did their thing. They really did.
The
People
galaxy,
definitely, like, if you can't celebrate this, man, like,
our next generation
I don't know what to tell you. We are living in the world right now. We're on Switch. We got Pikmin to look forward to and 1-2 Switch. Like, truly confirmed for this year. You know, there's other third-party games. I mean first-party games. On PlayStation, you got Spider-Man.
Of course, you can play it in third
And if you want to count Final Fantasy, right, that is exclusive
person,
there.
and you can play it in first person.
You can play in first person, third person, like most of their games, which is awesome to have that choice.
We love exploration.
It looks
and
way
wonder,
more
but you
complete
do
than last
explore
year's game,
differently in
which
this
is
game,
nice.
Given its scale.
Less choppy and
That
stuff.
usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources, do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something.
Got some
unexpected.
opal stones right there. Abandoned mine. Oh, damn, they just started shooting. Now let's see the shooting. Here we go. Headshot. Yeah, thank God. The reactions look way better. And there's blood splash, which makes, you know, you feel the kineticness of it all. Oh, I like the gravity, the way the character just floated up. I'm definitely going to play this game. Don't get it twisted. They should show some shooting in third person too.
Allowing you to pick everything up.
The good thing is that you got the choice. You got
in
variety.
your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship. Your
I wonder how
missions,
much you could
and
custom.
your
Oh no,
inventory.
they said you could
We
customize
love
every
the
little
fact
thing
there's a
last
ton of
year.
detail in every object, from all of your weapons.
Yeah, to your gear. Oh, I'm gonna make myself
Food. We just
oh,
obsess
like
over the
like
details. And food. We obsess over food.
the closest I
When
could
you're
get.
exploring, you can
You know where I'm going with this? To Samus Aran. I'm gonna make myself the closest I could.
With you. I left Vasco
Dread
here
style.
back at my ship,
Blue, white, red.
and he can even say your name. Let's head out.
Did he just say you could pick your name and they could say your name? I mean, Forza could do that too, which is cool because they have a lot of name
mission was to
selections.
convey the wonder
It's
and
Van
majesty
Pelly,
of
art
space
director.
exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is
It's like NASA,
advanced, yet still looks grounded and
but
relatable.
that's cool. NASA
For us,
punk, not
it's a
steampunk.
Contrast,
NASA punk. That's
where
cool.
the visual interest is. Obviously the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then punk, which is all about style.
Oh, you could change the inside of the helmet. Cool. So I'm gonna make that green. I'm dead serious. Watch, I'm gonna be exploring this game. What's your name? Samus. Can you say that?
Lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is
You say you notice they have volumetric particles now, and then older trailer they were classic 2D particles. He said I'm gonna be a shut-in throughout September. Best time, that's the fall. Thank God you can play in third person. Dark Sun Rider, yeah. You prefer third person because of motion sickness. That look, I like that because it's also, I know every game can't do that, but it's good for that reason, accessibility. There's just some people who can't play like first person.
Planets that have key locations,
I remember, you know,
missions,
giving my
or
friend a
life
copy of Metroid Prime
versus
3 to
many
play,
planets that are barren, but
right?
resource
And
heavy.
they was like, I can't play it, yo, I
Zoom out
vomited.
even
I'm
further
like,
to
oh
see all
damn.
the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here you can
Like,
plot a course to ones
that's
that
why they
are
didn't
light
play
years
like
away.
GoldenEye,
This
Perfect
uses
Dark, or
your
nothing
ship's
like that.
grav drive to fold
Because it was
space
just
and
first
jump to
person
these
games,
systems.
it gives them motion
You will need
sickness.
to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll
Look
plot
at
a
these
course
amount
to
of
the
planets.
Ephesus
You know what would be cool for that? If somebody
Find
actually,
the
you know,
city of
for
Midwest.
accessibilities, found a way to actually make that not a thing. I don't know how you would do that. And I'm sure there's some developers out there who've tried. But with how realistic these games move now, and then the guns move even more realistic, it's probably never going to be... I think this is the best option. Look, that's Prime 3 right there. You saw that, the inside cockpit view? All you got to do is put a bobblehead there. Right trigger, left trigger. You can see the buttons all there. Scan, left bumper. Are they still going to have the smoke? The smoke was crazy when you landed. Yeah. That was a cool detail.
As soon as you land in a
Yo.
city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards.
I was about to say, her art style is fire, yo. Her whole thing.
Biggest city we've ever made.
Production designer, so she made all of these things.
Art, crowds, and quests.
Well, not by herself, obviously
So the main
it's a
focus
team
when we're
effort.
designing a city
Lead
is
city
obviously
designer,
what
see what I'm saying?
supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
That looks real.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real.
I think we got a 20 million seller here easy, even with Game Pass. I just mean through PC, because you know how they do with their games. They'll keep re-releasing this game, probably better versions in the future. Oh, look at that watch. I'll take that in real life.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation.
I don't know why people try to pretend like these character models aren't amazing. They are. Oh, that shirt is sick. The whale.
They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
NASA punk.
The artifacts are so different, so alien.
That's why I call games like Limbo and Inside and Planet of Lana, I call them endless puzzlers, because they're like endless runners, but you stop to do puzzles, so I call them endless puzzlers. I want that to catch on, because I think it's the perfect name for that genre.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled
Even the face capture is good.
You've got Sarah Morgan, the
Sarah Morgan.
soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian
Mateo.
who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and
Noel.
Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate
Barry.
about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible.
The way they capture the people, I just like the way it looks. Like they blur the background and it puts the focus on them.
The settled systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
Oh my god. Like I don't even want to kill those things, and I know you probably could in order to mine them for stuff. It's like I don't want to kill those creatures.
The United Colonies.
You probably don't have to. You
is
probably could
New
get things
Atlantis,
different ways.
The first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy.
Dude, the
of
glass
humanity.
on the shoulders on this shit. Dude, this game looks beautiful, the art direction. It looks so much better than last year.
Of the United Colonies.
What y'all think? What y'all think, chat?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia
That thing looked like
on
a
Mars
Starship
to
Trooper
this day
buzz.
serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies.
Oh, that's the laser gun you were using to mine the wall.
Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space.
Oh my god, the density of that city, yo!
Is Aquila City.
Yo, that's crazy.
Is an Aquila City
Look at the detail. Like this is a crazy looking game.
Judgment and intuition
And I say that because it's open world, like, and it's 1,000 planets. Like,
Neon started out
the
as
variety
a
is sick.
but is now
This looks like
known throughout
Cyberpunk
the
right
Solar
here.
Systems as a pleasure city where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
You got a club.
Reunion is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
You can see like different cultures represented.
Ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hunger.
Oh, those suits are fire.
All heathens shall
I know those are the villains, but still. Look how good even the indoor Red Mile.
This is the face of a brave runner here.
Dude, these character models are so like varied. It's crazy.
The galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before.
You don't even gotta say it. We can see that. Like these cities and the detail and the density and just every little detail. It's crazy.
Ready to get out there?
Hey, you saw that helmet had red right there? Getting close to Samus.
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are going to be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities. And by mixing and matching out that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
That's what I said. The characters look crazy.
System to create all the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
They were using an old Xbox One controller.
Hey, come on, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors?
You know, I want to see more character customization. Yeah.
You start your character creation journey.
Yeah, we definitely finally some cornrows that don't look, you know, the worst.
And that'll be your starting point.
Dude.
Your journey from
Zero Suit Samus. I'm dead serious. It's a space game. I'm gonna make Samus. Goddamn it! They taking too goddamn long with Prime 4. It's gonna be the Starfield Metroid edition.
We ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot. But I think it's the most fun.
Do they got your piercing? The one through the top of the nose? I hope he put it in there. If he didn't, I'll be like, come on, you did yourself dirty. You can't even make yourself.
That's where backgrounds come in. Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory.
Oh, so you could decide, damn, what would Samus be?
You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
The lip sync is crazy.
Is you never know when yours is gonna come in handy.
Samus got to be a warrior, but smart, because she's like a goddamn scientist.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway. Given what
Khan, like, remember the Luminoth and everything, like, she saved them, they loved her, and she was just like, don't even mention it, you know what I mean? Like, this is what I do. So those are like the character traits you gotta give her. Look at the shadows. Is it really, really you? Sound like Conan O'Brien when he makes that funny voice.
I get to stand near you, breathing the same air.
I've got to have every molecule.
My favorite
Jesus, I gotta have every molecule.
to support your parents, but they're very sweet and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
These developers all got like, you know, cool looking hair and everything. Like you can see that they're creative people even on their own selves. The other guy who was talking the most had mad tattoos and stuff like that.
Your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you.
You see they react now, dude. They didn't react before like that. Like you sort of got flinching when you were shooting them in the stomach. That was the one thing I said, yo, they gotta fix that. Like I hope they see that that's not right. And they knew. They knew. The double barrel shotgun. Why you aimed at your friend? Look at these. Look at these character models. Dude, give me Samus's little, you know, bang hairdo, and it's gonna be great.
We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games.
Rohan Star asked me, after seeing this, do I think PlayStation fans are gonna say Xbox got no games? Listen, that's been a lie already for like 5 years. As a person who's been playing Xbox for the last 5 years a lot, you know what I mean? 2018, 19, 20, it's been so many years. It's been way more. It's been 6. About to be 7. I'm telling you, these years. Oh, you get ranks. Listen, if they saying that, just ask, what's after Wolverine, bro? That's it. Nah, like it's no point. Look at that outfit, fly.
You mind control aliens.
It was shaking. It was doing the Harlem Shake. It was shaking. Look how green this world is. So much world variety, dude.
I like maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat.
Oh, this guy got the mustachio with the gauges. Oh, you could brawl.
That one's a lot of fun.
He was screaming, flying.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much
Stealth?
a stealth player.
She's a stealth player.
They're pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie.
Her hair color is the hair color my mother usually has. Well, used to have, not right now. Right now it's regular black. But she usually puts that red, that dark red burgundy.
Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
So when I see it, I always like that hair color because of that.
I like doing that.
Because I'm a mama's boy. It's not a joke, it's true. Yo, this game looks sick. And I'm not just saying that, like, I had no interest in this game. I was literally like, you know, oh, I want to see if it impressed me. If it threw the grenade in there and locked the door. This is insane. The explosions look beautiful. Dude, they did a great job. They did a great job. This is like the sci-fi game. And we've seen a lot of these in the world. Anybody say, No Man's Sky? Like, I'm not knocking that game. They have a beautiful story. They went from being shitted on to coming out of that and then being, you know, loved. The same thing like Sea of Thieves did. A lot of games have done it recently. Even Cyberpunk, right? That's another one that did it. They just stuck to their guns and just made their game better. But this game is not like anything else you've seen. Be honest.
From the way we approached planetary atmospheres,
the atmosphere, the smoke,
based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world.
Look at that creature. Why would you want to hurt that thing?
When you leave a planet and head
I mean, if it attacks you, then it's different. It's like a T-Rex. I'm sorry, you gotta fight it. But if it's like, you know, one of those nice dinosaurs that just eat grass, why bother them? I mean, you should be able to, you know what I mean? For people who want to just go around just destroying everything, that's the fun, right?
Out there. Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity.
And they didn't even show any like plane fighting really like that in this one. And remember, you have that. Look at this. Third person looks amazing. I'm gonna bounce between the two since it's a button press. I'm gonna be bouncing between the two. Dude, if anybody's saying Xbox got no games, they're lying through their goddamn spirit. Screw lying through your teeth. You lying through your whole soul, through your whole being. From the bottom of your feet to the top of your head. Because right now they literally have the best lineup of exclusive of anybody coming out. Like, you know, don't get it twisted. I know Nintendo's cooking. Nintendo's always going to be cooking. We got 3D Mario being made, Prime 4 being made. Obviously, but I'm just saying that what you have announced, you can't just, you can't be a hater and be like, oh, they don't got it. Oh, his shirt looks like a bunch of little stars.
Every spaceport has
I'm over here even, you know, impressed by the outfits that the developers are wearing.
Anything I can help you with? Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run.
Can you
cargo
make
missions,
your
or
ship
even do a little
chunky? Because if you could, you know what I'm gonna make, right? Everything is listening, y'all like, yo, this dude with the salmon stuff. Yes, I'm gonna try to make salmon shit. Oh my god, here we go.
Everything you see here. And you have two ways to do that. You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields.
I hope there's a seamless, because okay, yeah, there's a seamless version and the deep dive version. Because, you know, crazy menus, I appreciate it, but I like when you streamline stuff for, you know, people who want to be, like, I'll be casual on the creating stuff. Like, give me a simple way to just, oh yeah, the stats are higher. But no, like when it comes to my salmon, because I say, because you know my salmon ship, I'm gonna make it, bam, chunky, pretty, and then oh, you can customize. We gonna make it orange. We gonna make it orange or purple, dread style, whichever one. We got a lot of choices.
You can have modules for crafting.
Samus has had a lot of shit. You got the one like that, you know, with the edges
Starfield's
from
in-game ship manufacturers
Fusion.
bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters.
Oh yeah, they're gonna. Of course, they're gonna hate. Listen, instead of congratulating like they claim they always want to, Xbox got to get game. Xbox got to get first party. Xbox got to get exclusive. Xbox got to show the power of the console. They're doing it. All the negatives that they claimed are all washed away right now. This is literally, factually, one of the greatest E3 presentations of all time. Her hair fly too. Her watch.
I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus.
Oh, it's like a, yeah, I was about to say it looks like a lizard or something.
Where it had like a giant tail to it.
She makes him look at that one.
We've done spiders, we've done mechs. So
Come on, you telling me that wasn't showing you that you could make goddamn Transformers? Dude, I'll make the Power Rangers goddamn, you know,
person who will call your ship home.
The inside. Even the inside.
When you are, Captain.
Oh, your crew goes with you. That's why they introduced them earlier in this presentation. They're gonna actually go on adventures with you.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey.
Yeah, see, they can join you.
Can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling
This dude looked like he's 30 years old, but his beard was super white. That's what I said, dude. If I grew, you know, a bunch of white hair young, I would just keep it. I wouldn't even dye it, because I think it looks cool.
Eventually, some
Big Papa Pump style.
romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And if you're looking for
Aww, love stories.
always hire additional crew at spaceports.
The viewport.
Any room on your ship for someone like me?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Don't let me customize my crew. I'll have the Doomslayer with me, and I'll have Master Chief with me, and I'll have like just picking all the icons, all the people in goddamn suits. I'll make an Iron Man guy,
Most
you
crew
know.
members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still want to
Please avoid getting shot. You might die. That remind me of goddamn RoboCop. Don't trust these goddamn mechs.
It's a shame. Exploration requires so much bloodshed.
It's a shame. Exploration requires so much bloodshed.
You'll be able to build and captain the ship.
It is a shame. But yeah, like you were saying, they definitely gonna be mad because they had a trash showing. Don't worry, like I always say, there was good games in there, you know, games that I want to play, like Plucky Squire and stuff. But overall, for like a PlayStation showcase, yeah, it was a bad showing, right? Let me not say trash, because then people think I'm saying the actual content was bad. No, the presentation was bad, and the content on Sony's first party part was underwhelming. Not bad, because Spider-Man looks good, you know, but underwhelming.
You can do pretty much anything, and that is really cool for us as developers.
Like, but this was an overall enjoyable show to watch. The content was crazy. The art styles of the games and graphics, all of that was just 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Such a good show.
That sense of control to ship combat.
It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a
Now they
complex
showing
dance
ship
between
combat.
your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster.
So you got to upgrade your engines.
Powering up the ground drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump.
Damn, you know that there was rumors of Hi-Fi Rush DLC, and I just remember we didn't get that. Damn, but it could happen later. There could be another developer direct this year, and they can show Hi-Fi, you know, premiere at a developer direct. They might be like, yeah, that comes later. Because the rumor was there's 10 new achievements on the Steam page, so hopefully that still happens. Or maybe they'll just stealth drop that in the tweet. Oh yeah, right now you can play new Hi-Fi Rush content.
Will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
Oh wow, it's showing exactly what you hurting on their ship. Damn, so you could just try to pinpoint the engine. But I'm gonna just take out the engine. I'm only gonna shoot the engine. See, it's little things like that, attention to detail. They thought of everything.
But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Oh, and fight them. You could dock, probably take their stuff. Dude, they did everything. This is the greatest sci-fi game ever made, right? Like, for like, you know, the exploring the world's mad world style, those, you know?
Once you've taken control.
I'm not saying just sci-fi, because there's a lot of different 2D games, Metroid games, obviously. I just mean like those big open world sci-fi games. This is insane.
Is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make.
You said power allocation Star Trek style, green tea.
Like these massive stars.
You're gonna make your character Picard from Star Trek? That's cool. See, that's another thing. All you need to do is make him bald, and you got him.
A whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship. One word review.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance.
Oh, look, that looked like the Star Trek ship right there.
With the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars.
Tehran.
There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Oh, so you could be a pirate.
When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm gonna.
She a
board
thief.
ships. I'm like, this is now
You
mine.
saw how he
I
fell?
steal
I'm
all the
telling you, dude.
sandwiches, and
Literally my one
cargo
criticism last year.
Sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things.
Is that health?
As possible.
Cause dude, I'm taking all the sandwiches.
Some strangers might be looking
What?
for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
Nom 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 nom.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the
Invited
ones
you to
discover
dock.
on
Oh,
your
that's
own.
so beautiful. That's so beautiful.
The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places.
That looked like
meeting
something straight out of
interesting people, and
Alien.
getting sidetracked
Oh
and
my
seeing
god,
the
this game is gonna be great.
realize
Basically, the
hours
fall,
later,
you could just
that
get
you're
this and be
involved in
done.
a completely new story.
This is not a game that I plan to beat this year. I'm gonna just be yim yim yim. I'm gonna go play something else, come back yim yim yim. Go play something else, come back yim, and that because there's so many games on Xbox,
And it feels
and then
so
Game Pass
cool
is
to play
just
it and just make your own path.
over and over.
There are over 1,000 planets out there. Just
Dude, going from Pikmin to this is gonna be so good because Pikmin is basically like this. It's just smaller. You could create your character and stuff. What? Can't wait.
Exploring every inch of
I'm gonna be in the sci-fi world this year, and Doom 2 comes out this year.
We want you to feel this
It's a lot
sense
of good
awe
stuff.
and wonder, and sometimes a little fear.
Oh, mad people shooting at you. Run!
And a ton of toys, and just setting you free.
Almost crashed. Can you do a barrel roll though?
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff. We thought we'd just take a little break and show you
Look
something
at this room.
a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love
Dude, the detail is
to bring
unmatched.
that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game,
oh, the
it
suitcase.
is the Constellation Explorer's watch.
Is that the watch that she was wearing? I just said I would get that watch. It's probably gonna be mad. That is the watch. Dude, I would get. That's a nice watch. I will rock that watch.
It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information.
So it's a
And we've
smart
also
watch.
designed this really cool case that it
That's
comes
gonna be
with,
expensive.
Yeah, we really
But it's
put
worth it,
much
dude. Like this.
care and
Oh, it's
design
so
this case that we did
nice.
to watch. Our attention to detail in the game.
It's so
fully
nice.
translates
I'm
to
not
this.
gonna lie.
Inspired
I'm not
by
into
the
collector's
cases of
editions like that.
astronauts
Oh, they
used during
teased it
the
last
Apollo
year.
back samples from the moon.
They teased
The intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, made of strap.
A different
and
strap.
Overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the
All right, that's a nice collector's edition. That's an actual useful everyday collector's edition. They probably only gonna make like a handful of
We
them.
have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this.
Oh, the controller. The controller's beautiful.
Starfield controller. It's awesome.
Then I'm not gonna lie.
You know,
This I'm hyped for this game. I'm not gonna lie. This was an amazing way to showcase this game. You could tell they took their time.
We've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox.
Headphones.
And this is a perfect pairing with that.
These two things lead. It don't matter, dude. Like, they're beautiful. I love that gold touch right there. So fire. And I love that D-pad. It's literally like one of the best. Trust me, I play Street Fighter with it and everything. The beta. That's another game I gotta get. Street Fighter, like, cause I've been wanting it since the beta. I got AEW Fight Forever already. Like, that's gonna be at the end of the month. So many games. I'm just drowning in video game goodness. Oh, the button is clear. The shoulder buttons. I didn't know that. Leaks didn't leak that, or maybe they did, but I didn't notice that. Because the only leak picture I saw was the front. I never saw the back, really. Oh no, I did see the back, but I didn't notice that.
In every one of our
Look at the
games,
character model there. It looks like
so
something
much
straight out of
care into all
Fallout.
those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a
Digital Green Tea
Bethesda
said, "Get
studio
that watch,
world.
right?
It's a Bethesda
You gonna get that
studio
watch?"
Galaxy.
Duke is like, "You gonna get that watch?" I really am considering getting that watch. It just depends on if we can get it. You know how these scalpers be now? They take everything. Or you like, well, you won't get done dirty with the limited edition. But just to say that Mario Star you see right there,
Scanning a planet
yeah, that's a Blu-ray. I ordered a 4K. Walmart did me dirty. They just sent me the regular limited edition Blu-ray. I'm like,
and customizing.
the worst. But they reimbursed me some cash, so I'll just get the 4K digitally. I said, it's all good.
As the player explores, our system builds a planet as the player approaches it.
Is it me or is his eyes mad dark?
Terrain. After that, we have the system that
Thinking like a Buffy vampire.
locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter.
That's a goddamn
plants to pick up.
bull xenomorph right there.
It
This
allows
is
us
so
to add
crazy.
that touch of
You see your watch right there. I hope that they make a lot of those, and this is just not like, oh, we only created 500 or 5,000, because that's even a little bit.
If you could take care of them for us, we would be.
I would love to get that watch,
So even if
honestly.
your friends were to
But knowing them, they're
visit
gonna be like, that thing
planets
is
that you have, you would have a different
$288.
story to tell.
Which honestly isn't a bad price for a watch. And it's a smartwatch. That's actually not a bad price. I don't know why I said that. I thought about it just now. You get in the game, you get in the little box, you get in the extra strap, you get in the little wipey thing, and you get in the goddamn smartwatch, which I don't own a smartwatch. Because I like, real watches. Even though currently right now, my real watches, all the batteries died and I never replaced them. So it would be, if I was to get a smartwatch, I would want it to be a gaming watch. You know why? Because that actually looks like a classy, like you could wear that shit to a ball, a classy watch. But it's a smartwatch and it's a nice watch.
Completely up to you.
I like it a lot.
To interact with each planet, whether you want to.
You said
explore
Microsoft
and see what you
RKO
can find,
Sony today from out of nowhere with the 1, 2, 3. They could have counted to 10. If this was a last man standing match, it was down for the damn 10
With the
count.
help of your scanner,
You said
chart the uncharted
Duke
and
said that was
discover
Rohan who
exact
said the RKO line. Duke Togo said, I love all the indies they showed. A 33 model, Jusant, Still Wakes, The Deep. Yeah, like all of them. Dude, that climbing game just blew my mind when they made all the little, you know, platforms for you to rock climb. I was like, this is crazy. I guess they played Zelda and said, you know what? Let's just take this piece of Zelda and make it a whole game. You just scaling this wall. There's clearly cities within the wall, but just about the wall. It was on the vine going up. Like, that was so cool.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves,
A+++ showing, Digital Green Tea said. Absolutely.
Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game.
You can see on the gun, on the scope, the actual world that you're in there. That means that they had to make different reflections for each scope for all the thousands of planets that they have. It's like those little details are nuts. See, the character was red there. Yeah, you're gonna be able to make Samus in this. They know what they're doing. You're gonna be able to make Doomslayer. If I could just customize different suits and just pick them, then that's what I'll do. I'll have Master Chief, Doomslayer, all of them. But imagine having like the multiple Samus outfits, like, you know, the Varia suit, all of them. The light suit, which would be awesome.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp.
So now you're Fortnite too?
Almost anywhere.
Jesus Christ. This game is like, what can't you do in it? They might as well just did this show saying, look, here's what you can't do in the
You
game.
can even live in it. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added
I wouldn't even
bonuses
say,
and set up
you know,
extractors,
use the bathroom. Probably you could in
resources
this
while you're
game.
away.
They'd be like, you know what? Yeah, you could. Go, Travis touchdown, you know, sit on the toilet, save the game.
Where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps fan out
City
larger
Skylines.
outposts and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really.
She's like, we play City Skylines, and we know that y'all like the top-down view.
And then when you're
So we
on your
did that.
feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things.
You can decorate your
much
shit.
easier.
This is literally the game. Like, if somebody says, oh, this is the game, look, BB-8 was right there. No, this is the game of the forever. Like, this is a game that you could get and just sink thousands of hours into. And obviously there'll probably be like a way where it's, oh yeah, you can have an ending, but it's an ending. It's not, it's like, yeah, you finished the main story, but there's 100 stories that you can go make and side quests that feel like
Mod
full
your weapons
games.
to
Like,
adapt them to your
crazy.
playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection
That
of
watch
grips
is nice,
and
though.
barrels, different ammunition
Dude
like
said
explosive rounds.
the traversal and exploration is my favorite part of Tomb Raider, so you know I'm all about the climbing game. Hell yeah.
You can also choose to go
Oh,
hands-on with melee
knives
weapons.
blocking, dude.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we
What's
sort of
realistic,
err
what's
on the
sim, and
side
what's
of, like,
Hollywood.
What's fun for the player.
Yeah, I like that they said this because that's what it is. Like, even if something's realistic, sometimes you gotta be, you know, I'll say cartoony and fun with it. You can't, realism isn't always gonna be the funnest thing. So you gotta have leeway, you know what I'm saying, to balance our fun factor. Because it's a video game at the end of the day, it's not a movie.
I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Some shotguns, grenade launch.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat.
Hidden.
You may need to switch things up based on your environment.
Snipe.
Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs are excellent for getting
Boost
around.
packs. Gravity is different for every planet.
And for giving you an edge in combat.
Can you shift side to side?
Sometimes
Yeah, you
you'll
could.
even
You're
feel
flying
like you're
everywhere.
flying.
This is insane. Jack
Zero gravity
Gates.
environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero G will actually push you backwards.
Yo, that's mad
Energy weapons,
realistic.
on the other hand, offer a
But
more
also fun.
stable shooting experience.
Look how they react, dude. I'm telling you, they took 1 year on just making my one negative from last year, you know, not a negative anymore.
Barrel has its own targeting.
Look at that laser gun.
Can dish out some serious damage.
Oh, we got plasma rifles. Samus lives. Yeah. Yo, you made the Starfield segment all about Metroid. No.
Get up close and personal with
I
your
married them together. Oh, uppercut at the alien.
like pistols and submachine guns.
Uppercut at the alien. Jack Gates said it shows me gameplay of City Skyline 2. Great showcase. Hell, I thought the City Skyline would be game of the year after release on Game Pass. Now, man, that's crazy. They put this little heart here. You can't really read everything. Great showing from Xbox. Starfield looks so much better than the first reveal. Way better, way better. If they're gonna have paid content, I wonder if when you get the Watch box set, if you get like a season's pass and all that, because then it just makes it even more icing on the cake. Yo, this game looks insane. Like, I'm sorry, this game looks insane. Look, that look like Iron Man right there before the, you know, the actual suit. Yo, this game looks crazy. It's Doom, it's everything. Like, it's those mechs chasing you is scary as shit. The robots are scarier than the humans to me here. Damn. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I thought this was gonna end like 10 minutes ago, and they just keep going and going and going and don't stop.
Thanks again for being with us today. We're just so grateful that you've taken the time.
They said we got avowed powers in here too. Made everybody fly. Like, you got magic. You got magic.
We play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring.
This is gonna do the same thing Breath of the Wild did in the way of like people showing, look what I did, look what I created, look at this. This is gonna do that on social media, and that's gonna make people play the game. It's gonna drive people to the game, and then the entry point of Game Pass is gonna just be, it's just gonna be mind blowing, dude.
I love the way that our
Environmental artist
combination of all the new
Senior.
tech has come together to create.
Dude, you did a fantastic job. Everybody did. Everybody.
I love creatures, the exploration, every biome is different.
Every
The word that
biome
comes to
literally
mind
looks
is
different.
vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
Photo mode right out the bat. Oh
I just
my
love that
goodness.
constant feel of discovery and wow, I can't believe that there's more.
Bro,
here.
I'm most excited.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now,
our
and this is coming from a
building
Nintendo fan,
systems. My
right?
favorite part is every time
Who
you step out on the
100%
planet,
believes Breath of the Wild will be my game of the year. You know, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom, right? Because Breath of the Wild was, you know, favorite game of all time.
These things are gigantic. It's the kind of
This
thing you
game
can't get anywhere else.
is gonna give this shit a run for its money, and if it wins more game of the years,
I think I can make that jump.
can you blame anyone? Like, they're doing their thing too, dude. I love to see this. Like, we are in the year with Street Fighter. Like, I feel like there's so many games that could be, you know, considered for game of the year. Hi-Fi Rush.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
This is so cool. Them saying different things that they love.
Rocket launcher,
Brain Sprout. I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben.
The eggs. He said brain sprouts is his favorite. That ugly ass alien. Oh, the Yakuza dude about to pop out.
Do what you want to do.
Butt ass naked.
It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
Dude, the scale of this game is just, it looks like it's second to none, dude. This is literally the true
for you to play Starfield,
defining
your own
next
special-
generation Xbox Series game. Dude, I forgot about the black, that I don't even want to call it black. I'm gonna call it the gunmetal. You know, the matte gunmetal looking Series S is so pretty. I'm not gonna upgrade to that because I want to get the watch. I want the watch. Oh, 9/6/23. Dude, that's right around the corner. Sadly, man, these years be going fast. Pre-order Game Pass bonus too. Up to 5 days early access. Constellation skin pack. I didn't even see what the other thing was. The watch. You get all that shit in it. Thank God. Dude, it's worth it. I want that box. I want that box. And I'm not even going to play the disc. I'm going to play it through digital. I'm going to download it. But, dude. This the hype trailer right here. This is the trailer that gets you. No, I'm not gonna say that because Xbox actually good about having these songs already be cleared so that people don't get like demonetized or their videos get copyright strikes. Maybe a third-party game would do it, like maybe Star Wars, right? Maybe, you know, Disney, Lucas might be like, oh yeah. But a lot of times the Xbox shows are good. Hellblade was basic, but what I loved about it, right, that it showed you like what you saw last year was the game. Like that was the game, you know. So that was gameplay. This was gameplay. It's coming next year. It was awesome. And then showing the actress present the game. This game, dude. Listen, the fact that we got so many adventure co-op games is mad exciting. Understand, yo, they showed so many first-party games, and we didn't see Perfect Dark, we didn't see Gears of War 6, we didn't see nothing Doom, nothing Quake, so that team is still cooking. Like, we didn't see stuff like Outer Worlds, you know? Like, there's a lot of video games. Look at this, look at this. Those images, these are going to be flying all over social media right now. And there's nowhere where, you know, other company could go, oh yeah, you know, this is a good batch of games that are also going to be playable on their console. Like, yeah, there's a lot of games here that will be multi-plat. But even if they are, so many of these multi-plats are Game Pass games. So it's the price of entry. It's like, there is none for us. You know what I mean? So it's a different, it's still a different thing. It has a wallet exclusivity. You know what I mean? Dude. What a show. Insanity. Dude, this was 2 hours. Wait. When did the Xbox showcase end? And how long was that Starfield thing? 'Cause that Starfield thing felt like it was about 30 minutes. But it could have been longer. They showed so much. That was a good presentation. Holy shit. I don't gotta touch nothing. This is gonna roll right into, what was the next game? Turtles, right? Yeah. Miyamoto-san. Saki Ojimbo. Dude, I love this game. I play this game all the time. Like, I've played through it so many times. And I didn't know till this year, right, when I played it again, that when you play it on a harder difficulty, you get more games, more stages, more story and everything. I was like, I didn't know that. So it felt like I played a new game earlier this year, and now I got this coming out, so it's more. If you don't know, I love Ninja Turtles. Yeah, they got the do-rag style, you know, so you can make Raphael look like he does in, what, you know, a lot of different iterations, but also Mutant Mayhem. Dude, they got the different models for Splinter. See right there? It's so cool. The purple outfit like the old cartoon. Some people say Usaki Ojimbo. Some people say Osaki Ojimbo. I know his actual government is Miyamoto. I always remember that because, or maybe that was his father. I don't remember. Dude, this right here, I'm not the type of person who when I see something that looks good, then I find out, oh, the developer made some mediocre shit. Oh, so it's probably gonna suck. I'm not gonna say that, right? And this is as a person who feels like the majority of Sonic games are not very good. I have high hopes for this game, and the fact that it's like New Super Mario Brothers co-op playable, I want this game. I want to play this game. Now, am I saying I'm gonna pre-order it before it comes out? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait till some reviews is out, and then I'll purchase it. You know what I'm saying? If the reviews are like, nah, it's mad good, it's fun, it's a good time to play, then yeah, I'll, you know, pre-order it and all of that. But I gotta wait for some impressions. But I've seen some impressions from people over there, you know, in LA playing the game at the like, that's so cool right there at the Summer Game Showcase. There was like a little show floor like E3, which I loved. I was like, shout out to Jeff Keighley for doing that. Microsoft is also going to have that. So who knows what here is going to be playable. Because people actually now can go in the Microsoft Theater and play a lot of these games showcase. Like, dude, if you know, or, like everybody who's played it, Sonic fan hardcore ones are saying like, yeah, it plays good, it feels good. It's a lot of the original creators, music composer, character creators. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited because it reminds me of Sonic 1. If you look at it, matter of fact, let me go back real quick. The thing that I mostly love about this is that, my bad, Chad, I'm gonna look at it right now. The thing that I mostly love about this, and this is gonna be something that Sonic fans will be like, what the fuck did you just say? That makes no sense. It looks slow. And I guess Sonic is fast. He's fast, right? He's fast. Look, he's moving fast. And that 2D foreground to background was beautiful, but it looks slow. Like you're gonna be able to platform yourself and time yourself. That's why Sonic 1 has always been my favorite, but 2 is still the greatest to me. But I love the fact that they also announced, like, there's no old levels. There's no, Green Hill Zone 1 and 2. There's none of that shit. This is a brand new Sonic game. And it looks good. And here's the thing. When they came out with Sonic 4 back on WiiWare and all that, yeah, I said WiiWare, threw it back. But on Xbox Live Arcade and all that stuff, when I first saw that game, I said, it looks bad, the gameplay. Like, it just looked wrong for some reason. And then people played it and was like, yeah, it's bad. Then I played it and I was like, yeah, it's bad. And this doesn't look like this right here, like the goddamn, you know, puzzle rooms when you get the little star, you go in it. The puzzle, like, obviously, you know, going up the waterfall is like a power up, but this right here looks mad fun. I like the way that it's like, you know, like 3D blast stuff. It's cool to me so far. Like, I know people now trying to like bash the game because it's battling under Wonderworld, whatever it's called. I don't even remember the name of that game. But it's like, dude, that was Yuji Naka, you know, that was jailbait over there. And this is you know, other people. Like, I'm just not gonna judge the game based on those other games because this is not that game. This is a 2D side scroller. This could be their specialty. You know, damn, even when he spins, if you look at it, it looks like you could see all his colors in the spin still. The animation is so nice. His feet, you could see. It's just perfect to me. And I love Chubby Sonic. That's my Sonic. You know, that's my favorite Sonic. Chubby Sonic and Movie Sonic are the best looking Sonics to me. Hands down. To me. Alright, so. Alright, let me go through this chat. Jaggate said, did they just use the Force? They did use the Force in Starfield. Jaggate said Tears of the Kingdom had some competition for Game of the Year. That's what I said. As a hardcore Sonic fan, Zelda fan, it's my favorite goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my favorites. Obviously, you know, 3D Mario is still gonna always be the GOAT. But no, like for real, like, you know, Zelda, Metroid, Mario, that's my Triforce right there. And I'm just being genuinely honest. Like, that looks like a damn Game of the Year contender. It looks like something new, and that is gonna give it the edge. Where obviously, you know, Tears of the Kingdom, a lot of people say like, oh, it was Breath of the Wild, just better, which I hate that negative. Although Sonic's running is so crazy. New thrills, classic feels. When I saw that tagline, I was like, oh, they just speaking to me. Sign up for old Amy Rose. What, the pink dress? Wait, what the hell is Amy Rose wearing in this game? Oh, a green top and a yellow dress? I like that better than the pink dress. I don't care for nostalgia like that. She looks pretty like that. I like that. I'm not saying I won't sign up. Like, if I'm gonna get the game, I'll sign up to get give me the goddamn free content. Sure, why not? It's a Sega newsletter. It's cool. You know, it's Sega, goddamn it. But damn, like, look at Sonic, Chunky Sonic. You see every step. Like, that's what I mean by slow. It's like, I've been saying this for years. Like, Sonic needs to slow down. I get that. It's like, gotta go faster. Like, you are going fast. Like, the gameplay. This is the thing. It's like realism, right? It's like, oh yeah, he got to be fast. It's like, yeah, but fast isn't always fun. You know, so I appreciate this. And Jaggate says, and he wants that. Yeah, of course. Like, why would you want Tears of the Kingdom to have an easy ride? You want the industry to give it, you know, and I like they didn't show his 3D model. You know, you want them to have, yeah, let's get to the next thing, which is going to be the Prince. Dude, I don't, listen, as a person who loves Metroid Dread and loves 2D games and has respect for 2D games still in 2023, 4, 5, 6, 7, and beyond for the rest of my life, there's never going to be a time where I'm going to be like, nah, 2D games is washed up, because they keep making them better. Like, you didn't have 2D games like this in the Super Nintendo era. They just didn't exist. And yeah, Prince of Persia used to be 2D, so they went back to the roots. But then the hack and slashness of it all, it's like a 2D God of War, which I've been saying for years. Like, I don't know why Sony don't let them make different, you know, genres of their game. Even Uncharted and stuff like that could be like Contra. I've said they should make a Gears of War Contra, because Gears of War just felt like 3D Contra. Like, this shit looks 10 out of 10 to me. I'm sorry. 9? Oh, no, it looked like an 8 out of... No, 10 out of 10. So, yeah, people been like, there's been a lot of racism, you know? I've been hearing mad dumb shit like, oh, Miles Morales, and, like, just stupid shit being said that bothers me, like, beyond belief. Like, closed mind. It's like, oh, you know, what the hell is this? A Fresh Prince of Persia. That shit, like you're not funny, you're not cute, you know what I mean? Because it's clear, it's literally clear what you're doing, and
these times of darkness,
you don't even know.
It's the only thing that keeps us fighting.
Like, look, he has an accent and everything. Like, people are like, oh, you know, this guy's not Persian. I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he's not. We gonna find out. But I've heard dumb shit like, oh, Persian people don't have dreads. I'm like, what? There's billions of like people in the and it's like, yeah, they don't got dreads. Like, get the hell out of here. Let's throw that back. Wait, let's throw that back. Let's throw that back. Hold up. Before we get to Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat, and the year with Street Fighter, like, this is one of the sickest years in video game history, honestly. And we don't even know what the big game for Nintendo is this fall. We still got a Direct, I'm sure, that's gonna fill in the year. Jack Gates said every year there should be at least 4 games that we can question if it is Game of the Year. And the past few years, the Game of the Year has gone to the most popular game, it feels. That's true. Because I feel like Street Fighter is, I'm sorry, that game is going to be nominated, and it should be. You know, people are like, oh, it's a racing game, it's a fighting game, it shouldn't count. That's lame. That's the same thing like saying, oh, Metroid Dread shouldn't count. Like, Metroid Dread was Game of the Year contender right alongside goddamn It Takes Two. And once I played It Takes Two, I said, this better be nominated for Game of the Year. If it's not, this industry is bullshit. And it won Game of the Years in a lot of places, and I was like, thank you, because that game was a 10 out of 10. And it was innovative to make a game that only could be played with 2 people's puzzles that can only be solved with 2 people. We're seeing a lot of co-op games, dude. I'm loving this. Like, look at these graphics. Look at the detail in the background. Like, dude, it's Prince of Persia. It looks like Sands of Time and everything, but the art style looks like a beautiful art style. And this is the developer of Rayman Legends and stuff, like Origins. Like, have some respect. Like, you just gonna sit there and shit on them. Like, they got it. And that's why I like that one of the developers was like, man, we can't wait to forward. Y'all can say all the negative stuff y'all want. Game's gonna speak for itself. I'm like, bro, the game looks fire. This is the type of shit that games like this cancel, that make the suits. And we know the suits at Ubisoft are trash, right? It is what it is. Like, it'll make them be like, oh yeah, let's not greenlight more stuff like this. I want stuff like this. If this shit was Kratos, people will be going crazy. You know what I mean? That's the things that pisses me off the most. Because this is awesome. And I like that we get Gears Tactics and we get 2D Zelda games, you know, top-down Zelda games, 4 sword style, Mario 2D, 3D world. Like, we get different variety. Like, as a Nintendo fan, I'm used to that. So I don't, oh my God, it's not 3D. I don't freak out. I'm like, ooh. And then the art style is beautiful. I like art styles like this. It reminds me of a... Hold on, let me pause on Big Man. It goes so fast. They don't even let you, you know, enjoy the character models. Wait, I want to pause on Big Man. Dude looks sick. Look at that dude. That's a character that I want to play a full game as. This guy too. I just noticed him right here. Like, this guy too. Again, if this was God of War, let's be genuinely honest here. If this was God of War, you think people wouldn't be going crazy and be like, I'm excited even though it's still 2D? Like, that's the thing we ain't have to worry about with Nintendo fans. Like, when Metroid Dread got shown, awesome. You get like a little bit of people like, it ain't worth $60. Like, Metroid Dread I played so many times, I don't even know how much hours I put into it. But if it's over 20, then it's worth 60. Because there's games that I've paid 60 for that been short experiences. Like, Uncharted games I beat most of the time in 8 hours, I would say. About 8 hours. All the God of Wars that I played, God of War 1, 2, 3, you know, I played those games, I beat them in 8 to 9 hours. And I never said, not worth the price of admission. 3 I thought was garbage, but 1 and 2 I was like, these are great games, fun games. But people are so quick to, you know, judge and shit on stuff. Digital Green Tea said the Rain Man developers are great. Duke said, am I going to watch the UB and Capcom? I am. You know, I think I am going to do a reaction to those because why not, right? Like, I want to see more of this. All right, let me press play. Those characters are cool. Oh, you saw that, girl? That was so damn quick. They don't even give you a chance. That's the thing, yo. The Xbox rewinds so fast. You can't do little nudges.
Kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land.
All right, so it's right after they show the dudes. Dude, look at that guy with the fucking thing covering the face, like, you know, Master of the Phantasm and all that. Master of the Phantasm? What the hell? Ain't that Batman? The goddamn, you know, musical and everything that the movie had Gerard Butler. That was like the first thing I ever saw in here. Why I left my brain? What's it called? I don't remember. But her right here, she looks like, you know, Dana or Michonne, you know, Wakanda. Like, she looks like that style. She got the spear, like, which is a beautiful character model. Let me see her from the front. These cats, like, yo, this art style is amazing. I don't care what nobody says. I love this. Yeah, facts about if Prince of Persia was Kratos, Jack said. Absolutely. Absolutely. Duke said, is it safe to say Xbox won the battle of showcases? Yeah, they did. They have the best showcase this year. But the developer direct was also good too. Even though Redfall turned out the way it was, like they had the stealth drop, and the presentation was good to the developer direct. They had the stealth drop of Hi-Fi Rush, so that was always going to be memorable to me. Dude, if this was Kratos right here with its 2 chains, everybody would be, I would be excited. I would genuinely be like, damn, can't wait for that to come to PC, because I actually do have a beast PC that I can play it on. You know what I mean? Dude, if that was Kratos, everybody would be going crazy. And it's like, it's Prince of Persia, dude. Like, it's back. And I get it. The prince is kidnapped. We've had Mario games with it. Well, that's not a good example, because that was a bad game. Mario's missing. But we had Mario. That's not true. We had, I don't got to mention that. Luigi's Mansion, you always saving Mario. You saving Peach. And those games are 10 out of 10. Luigi's Mansion 3 was, and graphically too, one of the best looking games on Switch, you know, and best playing games. I love that game. So yeah, you switch that character model out with Kratos and everybody would like, oh my god, this is so Metroid Dread. You have to dodge the tail. So good. The bouncing off walls, sliding under stuff, like, and people are like, oh, this is not what Prince of Persia was. I played old Prince of Persia games. You was platforming, climbing stuff, grabbing on ledges. If you fall, he died very violently onto spikes and stuff like that, or get crushed by things. This is Prince of Persia 2D. They 100% respecting it in the same way Metroid Dread is. They're just taking it to the next level. It's like, that's what you want with your IPs. Sometimes people want their games to stay in the box. Not me. I want gameplay to evolve, visuals to evolve, and everything. And you don't know, you might save the prince midway through this game and then play as the prince. Or this guy might get the powers of become the new prince or something like that. He could be, you know, Persian and all that, like. And then people bashing his haircut. It's basically my haircut. You know what I'm saying right now? Look, long hair right here. If I dreaded it, it would literally be that. It would literally be that. January 18th, 2024. The year starts off with a bang. With a bang. That looks awesome. UB is only getting a watch for me because of the Star Wars game. Yeah, the Star Wars game. Hold on. Whoa. Is this the same thing that they showed at the Summer Games Fest? It looks different. But I love seeing Ed Boon there. And I love how they mentioned that he stuck with his franchise for, you know, damn near 40 years. And I've always bigged up Ed Boon for that. Because he's done variety, you know what I mean? Also, like the, you know, the Injustice games, which are mad good. And I own all of them. You said UB is only getting a watch for me because of the Star Wars game. Capcom is definitely must see. Yeah, because they've been cooking up so many good games. Capcom has been on a legendary run. Oh yeah, another game Xbox could show next year is the Kojima game. Remember, they got so many games that they're still working on that we haven't seen. You know they making that Banjo-Kazooie. They should be though. But Everwild is still being worked on, which is good. And by the way, this is all actual gameplay.
I have had enough of you. Then go.
I just noticed that he threw the hat, it hit him. It was almost like to get his attention. But then he threw the Xena-like, you know, sphere blade thing. So that's probably why he ends up putting the blade on his hat. That's a nice origin. I saw people bashing the name of the game, Mortal Kombat 1. And at first I was like, come on, Mortal Kombat 1? We already had a Mortal Kombat 1. But the truth is, we never had a game called Mortal Kombat 1. We had Mortal Kombat. And the fact that this is a whole reboot thing, I like it. It's nostalgic, but it's new at the same time. Like, look at the lighting of the world. It looks way better than Injustice 2. And the last Mortal Kombat. They really took it up. And I said it once they said, oh, we're going to have cameo characters. I said, oh, that's going to be a whole annoying thing for Ed Boon. I literally said that on the podcast on Patreon, which if you join, you can listen to it weekly. But no, because people are going to be like, oh, that's my character, that's my character. I'm not going to lie. I got really, oh, he did the split right there. And there's a Van Damme character model, so with voice acting, which they haven't shown yet.
Who are you again?
And I literally just watched Bloodsport last weekend because I was like, man, I haven't watched that movie in years. It still holds up. I want Tom Paul. Wait, was that Bloodsport or Kickboxer? Bloodsport. I don't remember, man. I gotta watch whichever is the other one. I'm gonna watch the other one now. I always mix them up. Kickboxer, Bloodsport.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're
No, when I saw Stryker pop out, I was like, yo, Stryker the man. My boy Kurt is back. I actually was a person who liked Stryker. I remember people hated Stryker. They thought he was lame. Look at Sonya with her old school outfit. Kano right there. Like, I like this too, because that's basically what I feel is Ed Boon really enjoyed making the Ninja Turtles and Injustice. If you played the Ninja Turtles, they did that. They cameoed. Like, when you grab, they would do the shell shock and smash you together and stuff like that. It was cool stuff, like, that they did with the Turtles.
What's best for you? Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Or do you secretly covet my throne? Her voice, so good. And I love how, you know, Katana is like trying to bring Melina to the light, not leaving to the dark side, but there ain't nothing she could do. You saw Goro there, right? Hold on. Let's go back real quick. Or do you covet my throne?
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
You know what I might do? I think I'm gonna just do a reaction after the UB and Capcom and just mix everything in like this instead of just watching. Because if the whole show turns out to be boring for the most part, then it's gonna be like, damn. Even though I do expect, come on, Stryker, I do expect to see Splinter Cell. Look, you got Jax without the arms yet. Like, that's so cool. And some characters are, you know, cameo guys, and they're still playable. Like, there's a different Sub-Zeros. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Ugh. Oh, yo, I forgot he did the split on that. Ugh. And electrocutes the. They edited the hell out of this trailer. Mortal Kombat. The classic fatality. You know they're gonna have the pit in this game, right? It's Mortal Kombat 1. They're gonna have the pit. Shang Tsung. So sick. Alright, let's see what this is. I don't know what this is, so this is completely... Oh, no. This is the 2D game. Wow. I'm glad I put this in here. Oh, you saw her... Oh, her outfit lift up and then the whole skin ripped off. Wait, was that her warping somewhere? That was a violent warp. God damn, the animations are sick to this. See, that's what when I saw it in the thumbnail, when I clicked over it, when I was putting things in my watch list last night, I was like, yo, that looks sick. Let me just, you know, react to that live. I love 2D games. I want to see what the developer of Celeste is doing, man. Every time they post something Celeste, like, I'm like, is it a new game? Is it a new game? Because I love Celeste. That game was a perfect game to me. I played that game 3 times, but never finished the B-side after you beat the main game, you know? Which I should do. I always meant to go back to.
They will pay for what they did to her.
Dude, like I don't understand how you can't respect 2D games. Look what they look like now. This is just as beautiful as Starfield and stuff like that. And I'm dead serious. Like, look at that. This looks like like you know, Rick and Morty basically style thing. Like High on Life. Like if this would have said Squanch Games, I would have been like, it makes sense. It looks like their style. This is sick. The animations are so sick. Cookie cutting. The logo is crazy. Oh, it's her. Warping or whatever. That was crazy. Now it's gonna be a highlight, like game, like I guess, you know, what things to watch. I wonder if this is like the highlight of everything they showed. Oh, that realistic looking first person shooter was there. That everybody was like, is this game going too far? I'm like, games, I want realism. They're only gonna get more realistic. And games tend to be violent. Most games that kill things is gonna end up getting crazy. But at the end of the day, I say, listen, most movies are violent. So honestly, you can't try to stifle game creativity because, but it's interactive, it's too real. That's what video games are. So I'm gonna always stand by, you know, creators being creative, no matter how dark it gets, no matter how real fatalities get. This shit, it's like, it's a part of video games. Like, if you don't like it, don't play it. That's the choice you always have. If you don't want your child playing it, all of these consoles have parental controls. That's your job to be a good parent, you know what I'm saying? Or responsible parent, let's just say. Let me not say good parent. You could be a good parent but not know about parental controls because you're not in tune with gaming. But I would just say responsible, you know, get to know the things that your kid is interacting with. But I feel like that about their mobile phones and everything. Like, they're seeing worse shit when they're on social media.
What's better than getting your McDonald's
goddamn ads, man.
Getting a sweet deal on your face.
We were good for a second with no ads. And so this is the Unreal Engine 5 demo. So all these games still look beautiful. Oh, cartoony at least. Cartoony. So it's not going to just be all realistic. That's the one thing about Unreal Engine 5. You know, you can make anything. So I'm glad we're already seeing pushing the limitations of animated games. I'm sure some of those games at the Xbox showcase were, you know, cartoony and stuff like that. Damn, this is insane. The world, I mean like the world of video games that we're in. They're showing the names there. I didn't even look at that. It don't even matter. It's going so fast. You're not going to remember these games until you see them. They're just giving you little glimpses. Look how real this looks like. This is crazy. Beckoning Sava. Whoa, what was that? That looks like the Matrix thing, you know? So you're seeing that graphic style already being utilized. Look at that. That looked like a toy come to life. No, but there was a game with like a girl on a rocket ship that looked crazy. A Japanese looking game. That right there. Wait, let me see what's the name of that. I'm gonna remember that. I love that art style. I'm gonna try to pause it. Oh, the name is not there. Come on. Oh, they probably showed the name earlier, but this looks amazing. That looks like a movie. That right there, that's crazy. So that's not only a flying game, it's a platforming game. I like it. It looks like the Gunk, something like that. No, this game is beautiful. I'm sorry, but out of all the games being shown here, that's the one that impressed me the most. Is it over? Alright, I gotta go back and find the name of that game real quick. I'm gonna go back to the beginning because they showed it super early. Fifth Element Sci-Fi City. That's the game. Airborne Showcase Unreal Engine 5. Airborne Studios. Okay, so I hope it's a real game. Like, that's too goddamn beautiful to not be a real game. Like, who I'm not gonna say a waste of time, but I'm gonna say it like that. But who wastes their time making something so? This looks like concept art come to life. To not make it a real game. That's beautiful. Water Temple. The Water Temple. That gave people nightmares right there. I'm gonna try to pause it when they show that game again. Nah, it's gonna be too hard. I don't know where it's at. That's that game. It has such a beautiful look. I hope that's a real game, or I hope it turns into it. You know, like into something real. I hope it turns into something real. That's what I meant to say. If it's not, because some of these games are just saying like that Nocturne, Alan Tucker or whatever it said. Clearly just a developer. Next Gen Dream 3D, Shelter, Craig Simmer. So it's showing who's making this stuff. Sava Zivkovic Reckoning. That's what I said. People got to give this generation a chance, and that's the other reason why it's like I know there's a lot of rumors about like, oh, a PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm like, you haven't even done nothing yet with the PlayStation 5. Like, how dare you? And I really mean that. Like, how dare you launch new hardware before you even utilize this one? And it's like, oh, who are you to say if they utilize it or not? The lineup of games, most of them been PlayStation 4 games, like put on PlayStation 5. Cross-platform games. I thought they believed in generations. And that's what I mean, like, it's crazy. To me, it's crazy if they launch new hardware. Like, that Series S was just new, you know, a new color, and obviously a bigger hard drive, which is cool, because the hard drive in that is super small. And I think it actually comes out cheaper than having, I guess I could throw on the showcase again, just for fun. Oh, well, it starts with Fable. Like, they could throw on, what the hell was I saying? I should throw on the showcase and I got mixed up. But anyway, Green Tea said, Dungeons of Hinterberg. It's located in Austria, not Switzerland. Okay. It was a mistake, but it's also part of the Central European Alps. That's why it resembled Switzerland to me. And obviously the gondolas. I'm not saying Switzerland's the only place with gondolas. We got gondolas in New York in certain spots, but yeah, when I see gondolas in big mountains like that, my brain automatically goes Switzerland.
Well,
so we were close.
We've all seen them, haven't we?
Dude, that shot was in the first trailer when it was CGI, and now it's in engine. Like, Playground games are incredible. And I like the way this woman looks. You know what I mean? I really do. I want to know if she's a real actress. I think she is.
Single night. On a day-to-day basis, I'd say the true hero is me, someone who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg, on the agricultural side of things.
I'm glad that they, you know, put this actor in there because he's known. Like, a lot of y'all knew who he was. So, you know,
yeah,
well done.
Yeah.
See, I'm not here.
You know, that'll bring people to be like, oh, I don't even know what Fable is, but I want to check it out because I'm a fan of his.
Not a euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation. This, if you will, is the age of death. One moment.
So that was her mucking about. That's so funny. Like, I hope they become a team and it's not like he's the villain.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think he likes whatever they are, you know, whatever you call the small people in this world. I just call them Minish because, you know, Minish Cat.
Oh.
You think it's gonna be rated R? Rated M? Like, you think she's actually gonna say, oh fuck? Like, dude, there was a lot of sandwiches in this thing. I didn't even notice that. They started with sandwiches and they ended with sandwiches. Look, the Starfield, that was mind blowing. I can't believe it that they actually delivered. And that's the look, y'all on social media. I'm not doing nothing. I'm doing this. I'm chilling with y'all. Y'all can, you know, tell me whether y'all seeing, you know, stupid shit on social media, or what's the narrative like right now on social media. The visuals to this was sick. And hold up, what did this say at the start? Did this say anything like in engine? Oh, it does say something there. Let's see. It's probably in engine. It looks in engine, and that's a art style. I said this the whole time, but yo, this show delivered on the art style. I've listened for years in engine footage. For years, I've said, look, I want to see developers. Look at the crow; it looks beautiful. Like I want to see developers take all this tech and make beautiful, you know, cartoony games, but with super high budgets. Not just every high budget game be realistic looking. Like that shit is boring. And that's why I've said for years, like, you know, Naughty Dog, I wish they would take all that know-how that they have now and put it in. I'm not saying go back to Jack and Daxter. They don't want to do that, don't. But make something cartoony, you know, to show, like, look what we would do with the same budget of A Last of Us or, you know, Uncharted. And now I don't need that no more. The industry is doing it already. And Xbox is the place to be if you want that. Like, if you want to play a lot of games, variety of games, Xbox is, to me, a necessity. And what's good about it is that Game Pass makes playing all these games cheaper than playing. They $70 games now. A year Xbox Game Pass, if you don't do the conversion trick, it's, damn, look at the tree back there. And she's small to this guy. If you don't do the Game Pass trick, it's what, $180. Two you know, $70 games now, damn near that, especially when you include tax. So for the price of 2 games, you could play all of this stuff. Like, it's just worth the price, dude. Like, you could buy the console and not spend 70 on one game. I haven't spent 70 on anything other. The first game was actually AEW Fight Forever, and that's just because of how much I love those N64 AKI, you know, wrestling games. I haven't spent $70 on anything. Hell, even on Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, I got it for $35 or $38 after taxes because I used, you know, a bunch of Microsoft points to get Walmart points because you could do that, and that's what I did. So even that, you know, Xbox came in handy to make a game on my other console cheaper to get. So it's like, that's why when I recommend this shit, it's not even about like, oh, fanboy this. It's like, dude, there's nothing about fanboy. Look, video games, plenty of them, so many of them. And if you don't got one right now, you get the console, you got mad stuff to play. And if you never ever had an Xbox, when you get Game Pass, you could go back to all the old games, all the old Fable games, anything old, you know. You could get Hi-Fi Rush, which is new, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I hear.
And then Starfield's coming. The Star Wars game. This was all cinematic, but this looks good. So I'm excited to see the gameplay, see what that's gonna be like. So yeah, I'll probably do just a nice reaction. All I'm saying is, if they're gonna premiere a James Bond footage, you know, from IO Interactive in the future, they should definitely have Sarah Bond do it. Why? No reason at all. No reason at all. Digital Green Tea said, many big name social media people just quiet. And listen, if you silence the haters, that's the best thing you could do, because they've been talking so much shit since Redfall came out. And I'm like, why y'all trying to act like this is Xbox is doomed? Like, because one bad game, everybody puts out bad games. 1-2 Switch is about to come out. And Nintendo is clearly embarrassed by it. And that's a Nintendo game. That's their game that they're still putting out. They could vote that game and say, nope, never coming out. But they're not. They're still going to throw it out there. With no hoopla, no nothing. Are we going to say, hey, they're done? No. They got Pikmin about to come out and all that 1-2 Switch. Nobody's going to care. Because Pikmin is going to be another Game of the Year contender. More than like, if it's anything like Pikmin 3, it'll be a Game of the Year contender. You know, so 33 players, man. This is just fun. Before you even play, it's like, that's fun. It's 33 players. It was a truly awesome showcase. Green Tea said, hope people will get to realize it in time. Nah, they don't. I don't want to give them time. You realize it now. If you sat down and you watched this and pretend that this wasn't like, and I mean this, like, even the little things in between were good. Like, there's so many Nintendo Directs where there's things that, you know, don't appeal to you at all. at all. This PlayStation Showcase, where you look at stuff and be like, y'all really put this here? A trailer to a Gran Turismo movie that we already seen? Are you serious? Like, there was nothing like that here. There was something for everybody, and everything you're like, that's good. Even something like City Skylines, which is like, oh yeah, I'm not into that. But Jack Jim is, and he gonna go, yeah, that looks awesome. I can't wait for that. It's like, look at that. And then you could look at it and say, oh, I know that's a big deal for that genre of gameplay, visually and everything. It's a leap for it. You know what I'm saying? And look at Payday 2. Like, this was beautiful looking. A leap for this game. And Payday is a super popular game. And this looks better than ever. Like, if you're a fan of this, you loved it. Like, there was something here for everyone. Racing, you know, action games, adventure games, co-op adventure games. Like, there's just something for everybody here. And then games that let you be like, whoa, what could that be? Wonders. Like, I gotta watch the Ubisoft and see, you know, gameplay for Star Wars. Like, even though that was just CGI, like, it was an all around. Like, I would rate this show perfect, 10 out of 10. You know, I don't know what else to expect, especially coming from Xbox. It was like they delivered on being like, look at our first parties work. Look at them work. Look at them do what they were bought to do. Make our platform look finally like a viable platform for things that you can only get on this platform. Or should I say, excuse me, ecosystem. Ecosystem. You know, people bash that, specifically PlayStation fans. And what the hell did they talk about? Lion Ryan over there? Ecosystem, cloud, playing our games in more places. Bro. They're literally following the Xbox footstep. If they're not copying Nintendo with Wii U like gamepads and motion controls and HD Rumble, they copying Xbox. You know what I'm saying? They were the ones who said they didn't believe in generations, and then they did exactly what Xbox was doing. You can play it on both places. The only thing that they didn't do was be good to their customers and say smart delivery. No, instead they would charge you $5 here, $10 there, nickel and diming you. They say, oh yeah, we're going to do a Game Pass thing, but we're not actually going to give you anything worth you actually subbing for. They might throw you something new day one, and then it's like, yeah, but where's the day and dates? Yeah, I ain't doing that. Oh no, we can't afford to do that. Well, Xbox could. And then people get mad at them for that. That game looked good too, though. This one right here. What, like, Avowed? Let's look at Avowed real quick. I gotta wrap this up. I'm actually starving right now. I woke up, showered, got ready for this. Literally ate an apple. I said, let me just get something. You know, and haven't ate nothing, so I want to. I was gonna say shower. I want to eat. You know, and yeah, the sparkles and everything. You know, like it was definitely Fable. It was definitely that. Man, I love this show, and I'm glad now that we're in this position where you could look at, you know, Xbox and be like, damn, they whole fucking outlook is beautiful looking, is bright looking. And
people don't like you.
Look at this guy's scales, the detail. I feel like this is the same Starfield engine, right? It feels like that in a way. The way he does the talking to the character there in the blurred background. Awesome. Dude. So good. Hey, thanks for everybody who came through and tuned in. I'm gonna wrap this stream up now. It was great, and I'll be back, like I said, you know, during the week with my reactions to, you know, more games, because more games gonna be shown off. So I'll just add them to my watch list and things like that. Some I'll watch, some I won't watch, like that 2D game, which I forget the name of, that I showed here. Awesome.
The way you fight.
Yeah. That was great.
The power you
that
wield.
was awesome. Like,
the secrets you
it literally lived up to the damn
save us.
To the hype. It lived up to the hype in every single way possible. And that's awesome.
Destroy us.
Holy crap. Holy crap. So the stream quality, I could see it was good. There was not really any many drops like that, which is cool. Awesome. And yeah,
what are you gonna do with it?
That's basically gonna do it for this stream, man. They delivered this year 100%. I know I said this already, but it just needs to be said again. They absolutely delivered this year. And now tonight is gonna still be a gaming night because I'm gonna watch the Mario movie tonight for the second time. You know, I watched it once in theater. It's gonna be the first time I watch it, you know, at home, which is gonna be nice. And yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Hell, I might even come back right now in a few minutes and I might stream some of that new Fortnite after I eat. I might do that. So if you see me pop up, yeah, come through, check out the stream. But to everybody who joined, man, let me give some shout outs. Digital Green Tea, Jack, Jim, aka Jack Gates, Duke, Togo 13, Dark Sun Rider came through. Man, everybody who came through. Let me see. I'm trying to get all the names. I don't want to miss nobody. Dennis, SK, yeah.
Welcome to the Scum
Yeah.
Bar, the most notorious tavern on Melee
Who else? Rohan Star came through. And listen, Rohan Star, a lot of the times, you know, he because I think, you know, he's more of a Sony guy. I mean, if you're going to be genuine honest, and I'm glad that he was, and he's like, yo, listen, this show delivered. And it's like, you have to, because the Sony one didn't. And I'm not saying that there's not going to be good stuff to play. All these kinds, a lot of these games are multiplayer, you know, there's going to be good stuff for you to play. But when you look at it through the bubble of exclusives, which a lot of Sony fans always like to use that against Xbox, boy, they down bad. Just to be clear, bad. Like, Microsoft definitely showed, like, y'all had criticisms, we fixed them. Here they are. We bought these guys in 2018, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You know, that's 5 years, and that's 23. We're getting games coming out this year and next year. Like, games take 5 to 6 years to make these big, you know, crazy games. And they're making big, crazy games. Who else came through? That was everybody. Ipster. Shout out to Ipster. Man, what a good show. What a good show. And yeah, that's going to do it. So until the next one, thanks for tuning in. Peace. They killed it. Absolutely killed it.